way too ahead of its time. We just can't even make anything like that anymore.
Even the comics before the show came out was ahead of its time. It was like a comic strip.
All right, we are live. I have all my things open. Are you guys all situated and good to go?
Yeah. To pull your stream up so I can metagame.
Metagame my beautiful face, Doug.
Oh yeah.
That's easy.
Like meta, no meta, but there's some bad guys.
You're easy, Adam.
Oh yeah.
Like the cat poster.
All I gotta say is I really
like thank you.
Talking with Adam deepfakes. Let's go.
Oh. Deepfakes.
You know, like Pink Floyd The Wall. No?
Yeah, no. It's pretty cool, and I think it like looks good with the green light on it. Sweet. Okay. Switch screens here. Metagaming. He's literally metagaming right now.
Literally metagaming. I see everything right now.
Trash dog.
I should fix this fucking thing.
I'm such a cheater.
It reminds me of that time Adam was bullying Kirby in Rocket League.
Which time? There's like a million times.
It's the one where he's like, "You're trash, dude. Dog water. Watch this." And you're like, "Hey, man."
Yeah, he actually snaps a little bit.
Yeah,
he's like, "All right, man.
All right, you know, you're just gonna keep doing this."
BHG, don't be looking at my secrets, okay?
I see all your secrets.
Don't be looking at them.
See everything.
All right. So, this is the Radiant Citadel. This is episode 1. You guys have been in the Citadel for about 2 weeks. You haven't had the chance to like really solidify yourself or like gain any clout or too many friends. But you've been doing a couple things here and there, possibly making some money, maybe getting up to whatever activities. I'm going to read this for the stream and to set the setting. So, against the unending mist and unseen terrors of the ethereal plane, the Radiant Citadel stands bright as a bastion of hope. It's a living relic of the ingenuity and collaboration of 27 great civilizations. Abandoned and lost for ages, the Citadel was resurrected from its slumber and reclaimed by the descendants of those societies. Though, some of the people still remain missing. The city serves as a nexus of diplomacy and trade, a repository of history and secrets, and a thriving sanctuary for those seeking safety or a better life. The Radiant Citadel is a miracle of architecture, a floating city carved out of a single massive fossil that snakes around a colossal gemstone shard, known as the Auroral Diamond. The luminescence of the Auroral Diamond is mirrored in the constellation of 15 structure-sized gemstones. These are called the Concord Jewels, which orbit the city and provide transportation to the far-flung homes of the Citadel's founding civilizations. In the haze of the ethereal plane, the Auroral Diamond is a scintillating beacon visible from leagues away. The diamond itself seems to have moods, changing colors unpredictably, but it's always visible for wanderers lost and in need. Just beyond the city whirls a massive, ever-threatening ethereal cyclone known as the Keening Gloom, a looming threat that's a grim reminder of the Citadel's precarious position. Heroes and paupers meet here on equal footing in the Radiant Citadel. By common agreement, power and resources are equitably shared. Dignity is afforded to all, and great need is met with great aid. So as we come into the city, it's around 11 a.m., like a bit into the morning. And we're going to start in order here. So, Savage, what is Jacquinax doing in the Radiant Citadel?
I would be at the what is it called again? The Concord?
Oh, here, let me move to the actual scene, and then you can see the names of the places. Let me grab you guys. Put you down.
Oh, yeah. The Convalescence, that's what that would be. The House of Convalescence. and I would just be, just trying to help out all the other like healers and whatnot they have there. Just trying to learn.
So the House of Convalescence, it focuses the life-giving energies of the Auroral Diamond, and it allows for incredible feats of healing magic. The place is run by what's known as the High Magistrates. There's 5 of them. There are several other workers. Now, have you been doing things for these people? Have you been have you attempted to communicate with them, and have they had you doing stuff for them yet, or are you just entering the building now for the first time?
Just entering now for the first time.
So you enter, and the main thing you notice in the opening area is the floor is like an opalescent gem that seems to be radiating some sort of arcane energy. It's very bright blue, very solid. And you come in and you see you see a Yanindo man. He's wearing a green sash across his chest, and he's black robes. Also a green sash around his waist. He has a dark brown skin, and he is a gnome. He has some geometric tattoos of like a circle, a square, and a triangle going up his neck, and like a white color tattoo. And he's currently just writing, sitting at a desk. He looks up at you. Hello. Are you in need of aid?
No, I was wondering if I could perhaps help you guys out. I'd like to, like study here.
You'd like to study the ways of magic, the way the Auroral Diamond works or gives healing magic? Are you a cleric, or do you...
Not a cleric or anything. I just would like to learn. Well, I kind of want to keep that a secret for now, but I would just like to learn.
Well, that's rather ominous.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have things that we can teach just outsiders. The High Magistrate is a little tight with their information.
Yeah, or maybe I can like help and just maybe start off by like transcribing scrolls or something for you, prove my worth.
Are you like a scholar, or is that the kind of thing that you know how to do?
I could probably do it, yeah.
Okay. And he like reaches under his desk and rustles around for a second. He pulls out what looks like an old leather covered book. He opens it to a page, turns it around, and you see a few different arcane symbols. And he's gonna point at them and say, do you have any idea what these mean?
Know what a few of them mean.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Where am I doing that? Yeah,
Oh, do we not have the little battle hut thing?
I do not.
Let's roll it from your character for now. That's strange.
Oh, I didn't even notice. No, we don't.
We don't.
Horrible. You want to bet already?
So you point at the one, and I misspoke. It's a Tuba man. He says, yeah, that's not right. I don't know what you're trying to learn or why. Are you magically inclined at all? That is a very elaborate robe you're wearing.
Yeah, I can do some stuff. I don't know. Maybe just to like do like mage hand or something on him. Grab like his notebook with mage hand.
He's gonna let out a little chuckle and clap his hands a little bit. That's very, very impressive. You know what? If you want to help the House of Convalescence, I'm not even really the person that can allow you to learn the secrets, but if you want to help and maybe even get paid a little bit, we do have one job.
Okay.
And he gets up, goes around the corner, and comes back with a shovel.
Oh, I'm a janitor now.
No, better, worse, a gravedigger.
Oh, okay.
For those that have passed, we like to dig their graves by hand, so it's a little more personable. So if you want, just go back out that door you came, to the right, and you'll find a man named Gang Min, and he'll let you know where to dig the graves.
Yeah. So looking for Gangman.
Gang Min, yeah.
Okay.
To leave the House of Convalescence out into the Radiant Citadel streets, you take a right and you see like the gated off area that is the cemetery. You enter its grounds, you kind of look around, and then you see a small wooden shack kind of beat up. And there's a little bit of smoke coming out of the top of it.
I'll walk up and knock on his door. Or knock on the door.
Yeah, another Dragonborn answers. A blue Dragonborn wearing like beige, very basic robe. It's not exactly like poorly made, but it's fairly well made, but its still design is very basic. Hello, can I help you?
Looking for Gangman.
I'm Gangman.
I have been sent here to be your new gravedigger.
Oh, another one. Okay, of course. Follow me, and the Dragonborn walks out of his shack. And you guys walk down the path a little bit. And you see that some of the gravestones are like a little worn down, but they have like large, elaborate ones that seem like they're a little more well taken care of with flowers. There's a little bit of a contrast, a disparity between the graves. There's some that are really nice and some that are really poor. Not very many that are in the middle. He brings you to like the far end of the cemetery, and there's already a couple holes dug with nobody else around. He says, okay, you dig. Every hole you dig, I'll pay you 5 gold.
Okay. How deep and how long?
Oh, standard grave size. 6 feet tall, 3 feet wide, 6 feet deep.
Okay.
And try to make them uniform with the others.
I'll try my best.
And
Yeah, I guess I'll just start digging graves.
you start digging graves. After the first 5 minutes, you realize this is not an easy task for one person to do with a shovel. And it's at this point, because I forgot to do it at the beginning. Can you describe your character, what he looks like?
Yes, he's like a white dragonborn. He's got like iridescent scales. They shimmer like purple and pink.
Okay.
He's like average size dragonborn, so like man size, 6 foot tall. Yeah.
So like,
Wears a fancy wizard robe or sorcerer's robe.
do you keep your hood up as well?
Yeah, I keep my hood up most of the time.
So you're just a hooded dragonborn digging a grave at the moment?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. After like 20 minutes, half an hour, you're not really sure. You've just been going at it. You see a couple people kind of like going by you, 3 or 4 people, and they're discussing, and you hear the gist of he's doing it again. He's just doing it again. We need all the people on this. We don't know what to do. He's at the Palace of Exile. We got to get over there. And God damn it! And they all just keep scurrying through the graveyard.
Is Gangman still near me?
Gangman is not still near you. Actually, Gangman was one of the people that were in the group that were going towards there.
Scotiabank's preferred package has
Should
unique
I follow
rewards
them?
for unique people like Nina, with an annual card fee waiver for the.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Sorry, what was that? I had some ad playing on Twitch for some reason.
I could follow them, I guess.
All right, yeah, you follow them, and eventually you leads you to the Palace of Exile. Let me just. You would know that this is basically a place that has spacious living quarters with recovery centers where refugees are physically, mentally, and emotionally taken care of as they're kind of making their transition into living in the Radiant Citadel or finding a new land. It's a lot of people that are escaping war or famine or disease, and all 4 of them enter this building. It's a large dome-shaped structure.
Yeah, guess I'll go in.
Yeah, you keep following them, and you tail them. Are you like staying with them within like eyesight? Or are you trying to like be low key, or are you just following them?
I'm just like following them, just trying to like blend into the crowd. Like I'm just there.
Okay, so
Not trying to be too obvious.
So you follow, and they eventually lead you to a room. And again, these rooms are very spacious. This room, it's spacious but very basic. The man has a bed, a wardrobe, and he's currently, you see, dark-skinned human. He's wearing a tunic. He has balding head with like a little bit of long white hair, almost reaching his shoulders, and he's currently holding up a knife and in the back of the corner and just like looking around the room. He says, "The Aromaxes, they stole all my gold. Those damn, they ate my gold. The Azure Dome is cursed, and anyone who enters get their brain stolen. And they stole my brain and my gold. I want it back." And you see people trying to calm him down with no avail, and he's like looking wild-eyed at somebody, like ready to stab somebody.
I don't know. Guess I just keep listening. Yeah.
The faceless prophet stole my face.
Jesus.
Does he have a face?
Yes, he has a face.
He's just tripping.
Faceless prophets are out to get me now. The Aurorumvaxes live. They stole my gold. Where's my gold? He like kind of takes a swing a little bit, like lunges a little bit at the one lady. You see Gang Min. He's kind of like chilling back, hands in his pockets. Not really looking to intervene, more just watching.
I like maybe I like make myself known that I'm there and like ask Gangman who the faceless prophets are?
The faceless prophets are one of the founding legacies, legend of some sort. I think it was some great warrior who fought and then battled and then became a temple, and they worship this temple now, and they're not supposed to say her name or make any depictions of her. That's why they call her the faceless prophet, but that's all I really know. I can't even place my finger on where.
Where is he from? Where is this man from?
You're asking Gangman where the crazy man is from?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Oh, that's Fahim. He's from the Sensa Empire. I'm pretty sure, he came here a while ago now, but he doesn't always cause problems, but when he does, it's a lot like this. And you see him again going to stab at anybody who's coming near him. Anybody who goes in the Azure Dome gets their brain stolen.
I don't know. This guy is pretty crazy. To ask if there's anything I can do to help.
Who are you asking?
I am going to be asking Gangman.
I've watched a lot of these and I usually just stay out of it. We don't like to engage in violence here, so usually we just watch him and listen until it goes away. One time it lasted like 4 hours.
You can just tire themselves out pretty quick, though.
Yeah, sometimes it comes in spurts. But again, it's dangerous. These poor people that work here. I'm so happy I have a good job of being the grave groundskeeper.
I guess I just follow his lead and watch in silence as this crazy man goes crazy.
Yeah, for the next like 20 minutes or so, he just goes off about Aurorum Vax's eating all of his gold, and that the Azure Dome is cursed, and that the faceless prophets have stolen his face, and now they're trying to get him. And oh yeah, and he says that he sees things from other planes, and he's, he sees demons around everybody, and yeah, it's a bunch of crazy shit. Eventually, he like calms down. And like he looks at one of the nurses, kind of like rocking a little bit, looks around, and then just looks like embarrassed, almost. And you see a couple of the Palace of Exile workers kind of like take him out of the room and bring him away. And the crowd starts to disperse, people talking amongst themselves.
Does this happen often?
No.
No.
Things like this rarely happen around here. That's why we all come around to watch. But he has had spurts like that in the past. Some violent, some not. But again, I work in the grave. I'm not too big on Palace of Exile politics or goings on.
Who is in charge around here?
Around here, as in
The Palace of Exiles.
A woman named Jari. Pretty sure she's Zindanese. She's been doing it for the past couple decades, and she's seen a lot. She seems kind of bitter and cold, but she runs this place, so how could she be?
Guess I should go back to digging that grave.
That's what I like to hear. You're gonna make a fine gravedigger. Hey, and who knows? And he like touches you on your shoulder. Maybe one day you'll get your own shack.
All right, that'd be pretty cool.
You guys head off. And as you come out of the Palace of Exile, kind of the crowd still dispersing, you're chit-chatting with gangmen. You see a granite-skinned tiefling woman. Like, her skin looks almost rocky. She's wearing heavy plate mail. On the front of it is engraved with a volcano, and you notice immediately, even though there's a large gaggle of people, she's looking right at you.
Okay.
She begins walking towards you, kind of pushing past people, not like aggressively, just walking by. You feel your heart sink a little bit, and then she cracks a smile. Are you Wakinex? Joaquinex? Jiquinex? I'm sorry, there's like...
It is Jacques Winex.
There's just... Yeah, there's a lot of vowels. There's a lot of vowels. So, Jacques, the old lady would like to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
And you immediately recognize this. Like, she's saying it kind of casually, but the old lady is a speaker for the ancestors. One of the oldest ones. And the fact that basically the president wants a word with you is kind of weird. Gangmin kind of like looks at you, and
Like, look visibly scared. Like, oh shit. What did I do?
and there's this kind of intimidating guard walks you away, and Gangmin says his goodbye, shakes your hand, and says, I hope you come back. You know, gravediggers, they come and go, but we don't ask many questions. You're always free to come back, whatever trouble you're in.
I hope I come back too, Gangman.
Okay. And with that, we pan back out of the host of the Palace of Exile. And we move on to Phake. Phake.
Yeah.
Where is Volwyn in the Radiant Citadel at the moment? What is he doing? Well, first,
Ooh,
describe your character, please.
My character is a little short rock gnome. He has a decent tan. You know, he likes to spend his time outside. He's got black hair, little goatee type thing going on. You know, some would say that his body is kind of delicious, but you know, that's up for interpretations for other people to see him.
Your body tastes delicious? Is that what you said?
It looks delicious.
It looks delicious. Okay, that's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Huge difference. Miles
Yeah,
apart.
it looks delicious, not taste. It could taste delicious. I haven't tasted it.
Oh, come on. So what is Valwyn, the rock gnome, doing in the Radiant Citadel at the moment?
Right now, Valwyn is over at the trade discal, doing some street busking. kind of singing some songs, trying to make a little bit of money. He's kind of got his hat playing, or he's got his hat on the ground, kind of waiting for people to kind of throw whatever change they have in there.
Okay. So you come to the Trade Driscoll. It's a vast market. There are food stands and some like trinket shops and various small stands, but not as many as what seems like more, what's the word? Market selling, like bulk selling. Crates and large sacks and some livestock, and less food court, more like shipment yards rather than.
Okay.
But there is a very large stage where various people do various things, and right now there is a fire dancer from Teletepec, who's wearing a grass skirt, has dark brown skin, bald head, and has two rods of fire, and is just spinning them around, throwing them in the air, and then casting fire spells to make different animals and dragons appear as he does backflips, and he has a crowd gathered around him. He also has two guys in the back just banging on drums in kind of a tribal way, and it's kind of a spectacle of people looking around. And then we pan over to you, kind of more on the corner, far enough away that you can still kind of hear the drums, but not really. And you have your hat down. And what are you playing? What's your instrument?
The lute.
The lute. So
Yes,
the
lute.
rock gnome is rocking on the lute on the corner,
Yes.
kind of just like not looking at the Teletepec fire dancers. I'm gonna get you to roll me a performance check.
Okay. Shit. My little thing is gone.
I'm
so-
sorry. Yeah, go to your character sheet.
Yeah. Performance. I am mediocre.
Okay.
I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst. I'll take it as that.
Yeah, a couple people like walk by, look at you. They don't insult you, but you can tell like people are kind of like looking like, what are you doing? And like a few people passive aggressively say things like, "Oh, those fire dancers sound so good," and just as they walk by, you've been playing for about 15-20 minutes and you haven't gotten a single coin in your hat.
As I suspected. Yeah. I kind of thought that would happen.
As you sit and you play, a guy that you've seen at the bar and you played some cards with. I think his name was Holton. Holton. Let me pull thing up. So he's a human with a dark skin, tightly coiled dark brown hair, and he's currently wearing overalls, but like one is just broken and off. Hey man,
What do you want, man? I'm over here trying to play. I'm trying to make some money so I can drink tonight.
hey, what's better than you want to make some money? You can throw some coins.
You said throw coins?
You want to throw coins?
Yeah, I got time to throw coins.
Yeah, let's go throw coins.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, okay. I think you want to go meet my friend Piero. She loves to gamble, man, and she's easy money.
Easy. You said easy. Oh, all right, let's go.
It's easy money. It's
You
easy
had
money.
you had me at easy money.
It's easy money. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
You guys go down this couple dark alleys. Again, this place is there's not much crime. Things are still out. People are very lax with their belongings, and you walk through these alleyways, and when I say that they're dark and dreary, it's still bright and like nice, but it's the seedier parts that you go through. And eventually you come up to Puro, a Zindanese woman with blonde braids that are hugging her scalp tight. She has hazel eyes, light skin, and she is currently sat at a table with like a couple bottles of wine. Oh hey, you guys are back? You ready to? Is this a guy that you said was easy money?
See, I could say something. He said you was easy money.
Whatever, guys. I say a lot of things, but we're all here, and I'm gonna take both your money, so it doesn't really matter, right?
No. I fell for that once. You're not taking my money again. I know your tricks.
Veldwin. Is it Veldwin or Velwin?
Valwin.
Whatever, man. Listen, brother. You are easy money. Now let's throw some coins.
And you are a fool because I've been practicing.
Okay, so usually we do this with 2 people, but I guess it will just all pool, and then whoever wins will take the whole pot.
That sounds fair to me.
Okay. How this game works is you throw 3 rocks, or 3 coins, sorry, to a designated spot. So Holton's gonna go over and he's just gonna get like this piece of like metal wire and just like bend it in a half deformed circle shape and put it on the ground about like 15 feet away from you guys. Okay, you guys ready to fling some coins?
As long as you're ready to lose your money.
Okay, let's go. And Holton is gonna throw the first rock. He does one of those where he like tries to throw it into the air and get like a good arch on it, but it like barely goes halfway. And yeah, okay, let's see you do better.
Okay, I told you I've been practicing. Oh!
Piro's gonna come up and, okay guys, stand aside.
You are right. She's easy money.
Okay. You guys just wait. I'm warming up. And
Warming up to lose your money.
all right, you guys don't even know. I'm going for this. I got this. And he's gonna
Get it.
He's gonna huck a coin. Oh, it gets pretty close to the circle.
That was close. That was close. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good throw. Damn.
Oh,
It's okay. I got something in my eye. It's all right.
easy money.
No, I had something in my eye. It threw me off.
Can you guys stop talking? I need to focus. And she hucks the coin.
Just throw.
Wow.
Slightly better than the last one.
This is rigged. I've had too much wine. Okay,
Don't blame them.
my last one, and he kisses the coin. Looks at it. Let's go, and he throws it.
Should have kissed it a little better.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I still might win off of that first one. And
Oh, this is like I might get it after this. I'm just saying,
just throw the coin.
Oh,
Oh, that was pretty close. That honestly,
oh,
wow.
I had it.
GG.
Now she's gonna throw her last one. See, that wasn't bad. That was pretty good.
I Applaud. I applaud you. That was better. You was warming up. You warmed up. It was good. It was good throw.
Oh, so Valdwin. You've taken my money once again.
Told you I was practicing.
And they're gonna give you how much gold did you start with?
Let me look.
It says
Oh,
0
shoot,
on your
that
character sheet.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
that
it was
is not okay.
5, and
Yeah.
they're both gonna give you 5 gold. So
Heck
you'll
yeah.
have 15 total.
How about we up the stakes? Double or nothing?
Oh, that's a bit too rich for my blood. Plus, I'm a little broke. That was my last 5 gold pieces. I dug some grave for some asshole named Gang Min or something.
Yeah. That sounds like an asshole. That's a terrible name.
You know how hard it is to dig an entire grave by yourself? It sucks.
No, because I don't do it.
It's brutal.
I'd rather go and play my lute in front of people and hope for money rather than do manual labor.
Look, I've heard you play your lute. I think you should maybe consider manual labor, but I'm not gonna.
Look,
I'm not gonna.
I am the best lute player back in my home. Okay? Don't disrespect me.
I didn't mean any disrespect. I didn't. I was just giving you some advice. And
Keep your advice to yourself next time.
I'll bet you, but I don't want to bet gold. How do you feel about wine? This is very special wine. This is a Zindanese jelly wine. Do you know what jelly wine is? Have you ever heard of the jelly flower?
You know, I have. I've actually have seen the jelly flower firsthand.
You been to Zinda?
Yes.
Roll me a deception check.
Right. Ooh.
What town?
You know, it was a long time ago. You know, it's just it was. I don't really remember the name. You know, I've been around everywhere. You know, I go around traveling.
It seems a little weird to just lie about where you've been, but I don't really care. Do you want to bet me 5 gold for a bottle of this jelly wine? It's a specialty. Okay, let's
Yes.
go. You first.
Let's do it. Me first. Okay. Keep your eyes peeled, because this is going in.
Oh, that was so good. It was really good.
Sorry, I got the. If you didn't do any better.
Well, you were saying something. I was trying to pay attention.
No, don't try to. I can do this while talking. It's no problem. Look, see, I'm even better when I talk.
Can you shut up so I can throw this coin?
Just throw. So,
Ooh.
you're doing good. See, I see you do better when people tell you what to do.
It's a weird thing to say.
You know, maybe that's what you're into. You might be like busting around, you know. Who knows?
Just
I
throw the
don't-
coin.
Okay.
Like looks at you like. She throws her coin. Oh.
Oof.
And you guys like measure distances, and it was close, but you definitely won.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will take that wine happily.
I'm not taking you gambling anymore, Valwyn.
I'm sorry. You did say they were easy money, and you are also easy money.
Oh fuck! I guess I was easy money, eh? That's pretty rough.
Like always.
It's pretty rough. It's at this time from around the corner of the alleyway. A coppery skinned elf who's very buff in armor, and he has long dreads with two conch shells, like full big conch shells, dreaded into his dreads.
Oh,
And comes up and you see that he has the insignia of the town guard. You wouldn't know what that is.
yes.
What are you all doing?
We're playing some friendly games. You want to join us?
Some friendly games. Looks like
Yeah.
illegal gambling and some public drinking.
No. I haven't been drinking. No gambling. No gambling is done here.
Roll me a deception check.
Not good at this lying thing.
Well, you don't smell like alcohol, so that's fine. But you can tell something's up.
No, nothing's up.
Look. And this large hulking man, like you're a gnome, this guy's like 6'5", comes up to you and like kind of crouches down, puts a hand on your shoulder.
Please don't crouch down in front of me like that. It's very rude.
I'm sorry, but if you need a place to go, if you need help in any way, just go to the Palace of Exile and they will take care of whatever you need. Help is right here, brother.
I don't need help. Okay. But thank you.
Hero's like taking her bottles of wine and kind of like trying to like Homer Simpson back into one alleyway.
I'm perfectly fine, Like I don't need to go nowhere. I'm perfectly fine on my own. I don't need help. Do you need help?
No, I am right with the Lord and right with myself.
That's good on you. I salute you.
This is when coming up again. You're in an alley, but it's still like not that hidden. You see a granite-skinned tiefling in plate armor and a dragonborn with his hood up with iridescent scales. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, hello.
And she looks to the other guy and goes, "Oh, hey.
You know him?
Yeah, that's Anada. We're both guards."
Oh, he's a very nice man. He's very nice. He's a good man.
He is.
Doesn't like to play games.
He's a
Doesn't
fantastic.
like to play games.
No, he does not like to play games. Most guards here don't.
Do you like to play games?
Not so much.
Have you played games?
Some.
Okay.
Hopscotch, things when I was a kid.
Hopscotch.
But I kind of left those in when I was a kid.
Okay. Personal preference, but I enjoy playing games. It's a good way to pass the time.
That's all the power to you. I'm here because the old lady has asked for you specifically.
No.
You would know would you know? The old lady, the main speaker for the ancestors.
Oh. Yes, okay. What, you said she wants me?
She wants you, yes.
I'm busy playing my games, though.
I think when a speaker
Can I go later?
I think when a speaker calls on somebody, it's their duty as a Radiant Citadel citizen to come along.
Okay.
I think you better come, man.
Okay. I'll go with you two. You two are very scary. I'll go. Okay. All right. I'll go with you. No problems.
Walkenek's backing her up.
Scared too, bro.
It's fine. I just wanted to play my games. But since we can't have fun here, I guess I'll go. I'll see what the old lady wants.
How very absolutely noble of you. And she looks at you, Jacquenex, and just rolls her eyes, like, very obviously.
Yes, I am pretty noble. Yes. Finally, someone has witnessed how noble I am.
Olsen is like Just shaking his head. No, my friend, you are just easy money. Now I suggest you do what the two tall people tell you.
I'm
No?
easy money. No, you're easy money. Don't even let me get into the story.
And the tiefling guard looks at you and says, you should probably put away your alcohol before we continue.
Ah, yes, yes.
And you can still add that bottle of jelly wine to your character sheet.
Yes.
As the two of you now walk through the streets with the granite skin tiefling who you still haven't learned the name of. And we are going to move on to Lem Chi. Lem,
Hello.
what is Nia doing in the Radiant Citadel? But before you answer that, describe her.
Nia is a Haragon female, means that she's like humanoid but have bunny features. So she has like bunny ears instead of normal ears and bunny feet. She has pink hair and a bright personality, or at least she tries. And pink eyes. And a flower crown. And a white robe.
And like, how Harengon is she? Is she like Zootopia furry, or is she like a girl with bunny ears on?
She's a girl with bunny ears. She's more human in the face. Her only Haragon like features are her ears and her feet.
Ears and feet, so she got some big old feet?
Yeah, she got them big feet.
Okay. Okay.
If anybody's interested in that.
Dip is about to bust.
No. But she would be outside the Court of Whispers trying to gather intel on something she wants to know. Which is how much does intel cost to begin with?
You would be at the Court of Whispers, eh?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let's read my notes. So as you enter the Court of Whispers, it is a large square. And within this square, there are offsets going into alleyways in different places. And you kind of get the vibe that within the center of it is just people kind of openly talking about gossip and things going on in the town. But then there are people, little groups of other people having offshoots conversations. And then you see people coming in and out of alleys alone and like not being seen with each other. And you kind of feel like that's more where the secret information is being exchanged.
In that case, can I like pretend that I accidentally bumped into them to have like start a conversation
Who?
with the guys that's coming out of the alley?
Okay, you definitely can.
One random one.
One random one. I got you. You bump it, like you walk and like you hear some footsteps coming from an alleyway and you kind of wait until they come around the corner to walk into them. And you do, but when they do, they only hit like your upper thigh and like just into your belly. You look down and you see a kobold with rounded spectacles on his eyes, and he has like a collared shirt with a little bolo tie.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to bother you, but while I have your time, could I ask you a question?
Well, I don't know. Can you?
May I? I'm sorry.
What would you like to inquire?
how much does it cost for a freelancer to gather information about the speaker of Ataga?
What would you like to know?
I would like to know where, first of all, who is the current speaker? Um, and I would also like to know where the priorities are when it comes to taxes on our people.
Her name is Tibise,
Typically.
and if you want to engage in some political gobbledygook, you can go to the Preserve of the Ancestors. You're
Yes.
welcome to just wander in there, and they all talk and debate and do their thing. And I have no part of that. I don't know too much about it.
How do you say her name again?
I am in the food industry.
That's cute.
Her name is Tibise.
Okay.
That's you.
Thank you. Okay, and when is the next debate between the speakers being held?
I'm not too sure. Like I said, I'm more focused on the food. I think they're doing it in one now. They're usually doing one because if they didn't, they'd be out of the job, right? He kind of like laughs and snorts at his own joke.
Yeah, you would think. And do you consider yourself a freelancer?
No, I consider myself a critic.
Oh yeah, that's right. Food. Well, speaking of food, where can a gal get, probably the best lunch of her life here at the Citadel? Yes.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a place called Heavenly Kebabs, and they make just a fine kebab. They, sometimes put on some rice. The guy who works there is kind of weird, but the food is really, really good.
Okay. And I'll definitely take your word for it. You seem very professional.
Oh, yes, I only have the kobolds only have the best of tastes.
Yes. I will not argue with it there because I don't know too much about that, but I would like to imagine that you guys have very strong tongues. Can't you like breathe with it or something? I don't know.
Breathe with my tongue?
I don't know. It's just a question.
Can you breathe with your ears?
No. No. I cannot, sadly, breathe with my ears. So I guess that's a no. I didn't know we were answering questions with a question.
Well, I didn't know if you can ask questions.
Thank you again, little friend. I'm going to probably go eat at this kebab place.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll leave.
You exit the Court of Whispers. Are you going to go to the Preserve of the Ancestors, or are you going to go get a kebab?
I want to get up a kebab.
Want to get a kebab?
Yeah, she got hungry. Plus, one of those questions about the preserve was already answered.
Okay. You head into the trade Driscoll. Again, it's very few like ready-made to go shops where just people are going to shop, but more shops for businesses and storage and shipping. As you enter, you pass a small stand with an amphibious person who seems to be making some sort of wraps.
Hey.
And a bit further down, you do see the kebab stand.
Then I go to the kebab stand. I just look at the other food, like, very curious, but like not insulting.
The amphibian like looks at you and like nods its head and smiles. You keep going on.
Smell back. Keep going.
And you get to Heavenly Kebabs, and you see a gnome with black hair, a rich brown skin tone, a big bushy mustache, and like some long black hair kind of seeping out of his chef's hat a bit. He looks up and he goes, "Hello and welcome to Heavenly Kebabs. How can I help you? I am Atash.
Nice to meet you.
I make the best kebabs in the land."
That's what I heard from a little kobold friend of mine that I just met at the Court of Whispers.
They
I would
are
like to try.
magically, and he just interrupts you. And when he says magically, he throws sparks like in his hands, makes a bunch of sparks in the air. They are magically enhanced. They are the best.
Jesus. Am I at a magic show or am I at like a shack?
Oh, it's both. It's all of whimsy, and I can enhance food with my use of magic, and it makes it better than anybody's.
So your magic makes your food better.
Yes.
Is what you're telling me. That sounds like cheating.
Best kebabs in
I'm
town.
not here to judge. I'm here to taste your kebabs. How much are they? As she reaches in her little coin purse.
They are 5 silver apiece.
5 silver apiece.
Now, do you want just a singular kebab, or do you want 2 kebabs as a meal? Because that's a gold.
You guys do like a little combo? Like, can I get a kebab and a side and a drink?
Yes, of course.
Okay, then I'll do that then. A girl is very thirsty, hungry, all of the above right now.
And he does like all this fancy, like extra magic whimsy, like throwing different poofs of smoke and sparks and flares around as he's doing a very simple task of taking 2 kebabs that were sitting there, putting them on a bed of rice. He puts a little flatbread on the side of it, and he puts a little pastry on the other end of it, and it's in a little wooden bowl. He sticks 2 chopsticks in it and passes it over to you.
And I gladly pass him the... Well, how much silver? 5?
That's 1 gold for the combo.
Oh, yes, 1 gold. Here you go. Give him 1 gold.
And be sure to tell your friends about Farshid and his heavenly kebabs.
And your name is Farshid.
Farshid.
What's
Farshid?
Farshid.
Farshid?
What was that, BHG?
Wasn't it Atash?
No, he's from Atash. I might have misspoke.
Oh,
He's from
okay, yeah.
Atash.
That's me.
okay.
I know it's like Game of Thrones episode 1 with all the names and crap being thrown around, but I might have tripped up on that one. My bad. But yeah, he's from Atash. His name is Farshid, and it's spelled like this.
That's why I didn't call him that, because I thought that's where he was from, and I was like, okay, let's not call him that yet.
I'm taking notes because I need to know who to humiliate later.
Farshid. Okay, Farshid.
Farshid, and he puts more sparks into the air.
Thank you, Farshid. This is a very much memorable. I will remember this experience as I leave this area. I probably want to go to the preserve now with my food.
Okay, you go to the preserve, and there is nobody at the entrance of it. It is free to just enter this place. As you go in, it almost is like it's a sprawling domed wilderness cut into the heart of the auroral diamond. Lush vegetation grows just directly out of the diamond, and the expanse is dotted with jackalberry trees, whistling thorn, and zebra wood. Insects, small birds, and the occasional hare make their home in here. The center of the preserve is a circular in-ground amphitheater that serves as a meeting place for the Citadel's ruling council, the speakers for the ancestors. And there are currently a few of them there. There's a crowd gathered in the middle of this. It's a little bit of a hike from the entrance, but
Yeah. I tried to get through the crowd to see what they're all watching, like who's in, who's like the speakers right now.
yeah, you see, you go up and you see a vast variety, an array of people, but the ones that stand out to you, is a dark-skinned forest gnome. She's wearing, and what stands out to her, about her, immediately to you, is that everybody else seems to be dressed very formal, but she's wearing a long skirt and a straw hat, just like the people back home.
Oh. And I tap someone random to the side of me, and I'll ask, "Is that Tibase?" The
Y-
one, the dark-skinned Forsner one.
Yes, that's Tibase. I'll give you the tea. Come here. That's Tibase, and she's currently arguing with her and points at another woman who's dressed like in a red dress kind of thing with a bunch of elaborate gold embroidery. She has large gold earrings and gold bracelets on, and that's Quintina. She's the Sansit land speaker. She's they're currently arguing about higher price for exports, and she doesn't want to give it up. And points at Tiefling, who has 3 horns, and again, you recognize this as Tieflings from back home. That is the current claviger of Artuga, and he's next in line to be speaker. It's Jackson. That's Jackson.
Jackson. You say he's next in line?
Yeah, he's been piloting the Concord Jewel for Artuga for about 6 months now.
Interesting.
He comes to every debate, and sometimes he has good ideas.
Well, I like to think that the best idea is that the people everywhere get taxed more for our sugary goods because we have one of a kind goods. And that's all I think for right now.
As you and him are having this little conversation, he eventually goes, "Okay, listen." And you hear Quintina pipe up. "Okay, look. The Night of the Remembered is coming up very, very shortly. And Sansit Land, we need the sugarcane and we need the chocolate, and we need it more than anybody else. And we're willing to pay you more. So it's just, what am I missing here? That you just won't take the money?" And Tibase looks up from her straw hat. "Well, I just don't think that, it should be bought and sold in demand. It should be given out at need. It's not a necessity. It's a nicety, and everybody should have it." And Quintina reiterates and goes, "No, that's just absurd. Why won't you just take the money?" Tibase, "Well, maybe Jackson can answer that." The tiefling with his 3 horns, who was kind of looking off, looks over and, everybody just staring at him. He's sitting there thinking.
I was lean over to my new friend and was like, "Is he going to say something?"
I don't know. This is pretty awkward.
You said he's next in line.
Yeah, he's supposed to be. He has good ideas sometimes, I think.
We need someone with good ideas all the time. And wouldn't it be a good idea if they just take the money for my people?
Yeah, but I think Tibase is going for more of a, the right thing to do, the moral thing to do, is to not sell it to just the elite and make it a luxury that only a few people get, and she wants to keep it for everybody at a low price.
So the right thing to do is to make our people still starve in poverty, and when they can be making a lot more money
Are
than
you-
what we are right now.
Are your people starving in poverty? I don't really know too much about Artuga.
I wouldn't. That's an over exaggeration, but we can still be making more money than we are right now.
Isn't Artuga the land of the chocolate?
Yes.
That-
Sugar cane.
That's all I really know about it.
Yes.
You have-
chocolate is a great trade.
Do you have any chocolate?
I'm sorry, I don't have any on me, but I have some of this amazing kebab meal from Farshed.
As soon as you said you didn't have chocolate, he looks away and pretends like he's still listening to them.
I hold the bowl up a little closer to his face. Just like it's the most amazing kebabs of this land, and I have to say, I think I am enjoying myself. You want one?
Uh,
They're made of chocolate.
Roll me a random ass deception check for no reason with disadvantage.
Deception. I'm trying to find it. The format looks different. All right, here we go. And you said disadvantage.
Yep.
Here we go. Shit, that dice said.
You literally just said it's a kebab. Now shut up and watch. And you look back over, and Jackson is just like rambling about money isn't like important because like money just buys things, and things like keep you alive. So money is not important because and like everybody's just like, because everybody's really respectful and like they're not gonna laugh at him or point it out, but they're like just watching him and like, okay, yeah.
And I'm like, it's not the best he got.
Well, let's you do better. Anybody can talk. You just have to talk louder than you're talking to me. Why are you only talking to me? Talk to them.
I thought there was a conversation between just us two real quick.
Well, like, it's a conversation between everybody. It's kind of rude that we're actually just talking. We're supposed to be talking like that. Everybody's supposed to be talking right now. That's kind of the...
Pay attention.
You shh.
You shh. I'm telling you, pay attention. Shh.
Shh.
Shh. Don't fucking shh me. You shh.
Don't shh. Tibise looks over at you two.
I like Donk. She only sees my ears.
Looks back over at the debate. And this is when you notice three people approaching. A granite-skinned tiefling in plate mail. A dragonborn with his hood up in a very like nice elaborate wizard robe. And a very short rock gnome carrying a loop.
All right, you didn't have to put the short part. You didn't even have to exaggerate the very short.
Even if
Okay.
you're tall for a rock gnome, you're still short. But don't worry, a lot of short people are around here. It's not like it's weird. You're just shorter than the two people who are standing beside you right now.
Okay, fair enough.
Short ass.
How tall are you, Nia?
I'm 5'7".
Okay. Eventually, if you don't approach or anything, the tiefling will come up.
Yeah,
Poke you.
I guess I approached them. They look interesting.
Yeah, actually, like before they even get to the amphitheater, they would wave. She would wave at you to come over to them.
Oh, okay, then I'll come over.
I'll take it you're Nira. Or Nia.
My name is Nia La Nia.
Nila Nia?
Nia La Nia.
Nia La
Nia.
Nia. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Nia the Nia, meaning there's no one more Nia than me.
There's no one more Nia than you. Okay.
That's a dumb name.
You are short.
And you're a tall bitch.
Very fair choice of words.
Hey! The tiefling guard looks at you.
What happened?
Nia. Ma'am. The old lady would like to speak with you.
Yes, can we take this outside the episode? These people are talking.
Yeah, we still have a few more people to get, and then afterwards we'll loop back around.
Right. If my presence with her is requested, then I shall be going with you.
Okay. That's the Dragonborn, the Rock Gnome, and the Herringon. And the Tiefling. Wander the streets once again. We move along. To the one and only Kurbathia. Kurbathia, describe your character for me.
He's a hill dwarf. He's obviously short. He's got some brown and blue robes on. He's He's got a big bald spot on his head. Yeah, I made the picture, but yeah, he's got like a big beard too. Big crazy eyes. No, that's you. That's Ulix.
I'm fucking talking with my mic muted. So, what is your hill dwarf named Yolix doing in the Radiant Citadel at the moment?
He'd be looking for work for an apprenticeship as a blacksmith in the trade disco, but kind of like floating around the court of whispers, like more so trying to like look for work though.
But what would you like to be doing on this particular day?
Yeah, he'd be going to like a blacksmith trying to. Get some work.
Okay. Again, the trade Driscoll is very much so shipping and whatnot, but there is a singular blacksmith. They work more in either bulk orders or in just raw metals. Like they forge the metals in-house and ship crates of just iron or copper or whatever's needed. You enter, there's a large counter, but behind that is so much more space where there's giant forges and like a few different anvils, and wearing a blacksmith's apron, standing at the desk, is a tiefling with iridescent feathers that are kind of shimmering in the light, changing colors. They look up to you and, hello?
Good day. I'm looking for some work as an apprentice. You looking to hire anyone?
Well, we're always looking for help, but you dream of being a blacksmith?
I worked as a blacksmith back in Telly-Tepic, my homeland.
Well, that's interesting. I'm not too familiar with the weaponry of the Telly-Tepics, but if you want to work, there's always work to be done. How are you with manual labor?
It's fine. Like water on a duck's back. Doesn't bother me none.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. The first thing I'm going to have you doing is shoveling coal. If you can stand a bit of that, then maybe we'll get you on an anvil.
Oh, thank you so much. Been looking for work around these parts.
Just here, make sure you wear this. And he throws you like this heavy leather blacksmith's apron.
It's gonna be like for a taller person, like it's just bigger on me because I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, it is. You have to like tuck it into itself and like shorten it. It's a little bit of a struggle.
Some of it's dragging, yeah.
Roll me an athletics or an acrobatics check as you spend the next hour shoveling coal for this man you didn't even ask the name of.
I'll ask him as I'm shoveling, like, "Hi, sir. What's your name?"
I am Gio. What's your name?
Name's Ulix. Well met, Gio. Well met.
Well met. You really know your way around a shovel, Ulix. Let's see how you do on a smithy. And so I have a couple flattened sword blades here. I need you to finish them. So, start by heating and cooling it. Sand it down a little bit. Sharpen it. And then reheat it. But I'm sure you already know that because you're a blacksmith.
Yes, sir. Yes, Master Geo.
Oh,
No problem.
Geo is more than fine.
Sir Geo.
No, just Geo, thank you. And as you do your blacksmithing thing, I'm gonna let you decide what you roll. I think there are actual blacksmith tools. Give me one sec. Yeah, smith's tools. And you were a blacksmith in your past life?
Yeah.
I'll give you proficiency then. So if you open up your character sheet, you now have tools, your smith's tools. You can just roll that to see how well you craft these swords.
He's feeling roughed out from all of the shoveling.
You finish it, and he looks at you and goes, "That's not terrible, but probably could use a little work." How are you?
It's not my best work.
How are you with storefront? Are you a people dwarf? Are you a dwarf?
People dwarf. Dwarf?
Are you social? Can you work a counter?
Aye, sir.
How are you with math?
Not the best.
What's 2 plus 6?
2 plus 6. Just gonna look around. 8.
Very good. Very good. I'm going to stay here and watch. But how about you handle the next customer?
Not a problem.
Keep shoveling coal though.
I Geo.
Geo like sits down, starts eating some what looks like pheasant stew, like some sort of bird meat stew. About half an hour ago. I'm gonna get you to roll me another strength check to see how well you do, or acrobatics or athletics for shoveling.
Oh.
About 20 minutes into shoveling, you throw your back out.
Oh, my back.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh, my back is seizing up.
Are you sure that you should be shoveling? Are you okay? Do you need you need medical attention or? Oh crap! Is this my fault? Am I gonna get in trouble for this?
You like laying on the ground and like, oh, it's just the back spasm. It's fine.
Are you going to be okay? Oh God!
I think so. I got the spring in my step as I used to, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if you should be shoveling. It seems, if you have a bad back and all. It's at this time, you see, you see a coppery skinned elf. He's pretty buff and he has dreadlocks with 2 conch shells, like weaved into the dreadlocks. And he, even on his armor has conch shell engravings. Comes in, looks around. Hello? Any service here? Gio looks down at you and goes, are you good?
I got this, Gio. I'll try to get up. My back hurting and try to go serve the customer.
Yeah, you walk up to this guy. Hello. Do you work here?
Hey, sir. I'm gonna climb up on like a little stool, so I'm like just a little taller. You got anything you're looking for? Yeah, I just started working here. Today's my first day.
How long have you been in the Citadel? I don't think I've seen you before.
Oh, I just got here a couple weeks ago. 2 weeks now, probably.
Well, the Citadel is home to all types. I guess, he looks like behind you and Gio like gives him a little nod. I need, my armor patched. There's a little crack forming right here. You see, and he shows you like the elbow piece has like some sort of crack or damage to it. Do you know
I
how?
squint real close.
Do you know how to fix this?
I can fix this in a jiffy, no problem.
Okay. He takes a minute or two it takes to like take off that particular piece of armor, like the arm piece. Gives it to you. And again, roll me your smith's tools. And Gio like looks at you right before you start working and just mouths the words, "Don't fuck up."
But give him the nod. But come on, Ulix.
Yeah, you patch this armor like perfectly. You can't even like see the patch. It looks super nice. Wow, this is quite impressive. Where are you
There we
from?
go. Good as new. Telly T-Pick, sir.
Tally T-Pack, eh? Is that a home to a lot of blacksmiths?
There's a few here and there. There's a lot of lava going on, so...
And I'll ask you again. What are you doing in town? He like squints his eyes a little bit, kind of like suspiciously looking at you. And again, this guy is like a coppery skinned elf who's like fucking 6'4", and he doesn't have his armor on currently, but he still has a massive frame.
I'll like lean in a bit. Like, I'm like, you ever hear of the Ash Rise, my friend? End of the world things, times.
I can't say I have.
He said, look, I hear something here called the Keeling Gloom? Kneeling Glum?
The Keeling
Like,
Gloom.
What do I know about that?
Oh yeah. So just for everybody's sake, what you know is everything in the Citadel information and everything in your Gazetter. Like that's just player knowledge.
I gotcha. I'll say we have something back in Telly T-Pit called the Ash Rise, where every volcano on the land will go off at once. Sent to study the end time calamities, you know? How to stop the Ash Rise. I know it sounds crazy, but
I'm gonna need a persuasion check.
you can have like his big bulging eyes. Is that the right one?
Yes, that sounds That sounds like a terrible, terrible thing. And you plan to stop the ash rise with the killing gloom, or like you're gonna make them fight each other?
No, are you crazy?
No.
Let me just look.
Oh yeah, I'm crazy. Yeah.
I mean, the ash rise is prevented from giving sacrifices to the volcanoes, so maybe, you know, can sacrifice things to the gloom.
Do you want to what are you trying to sacrifice to the gloom? People?
No, you crazy? You throw gold and food in there.
Do you want to throw food into the healing gloom?
Yeah.
The thing that destroys any person that goes near it, that has wiped out civilizations.
Has anybody ever tried giving it food?
I don't know. I don't think so. You look back at Geo and he's just looking at you like wide-eyed and like crossing his neck, like cut it off, stop.
Look, anyway. Sir, your armor's fixed.
Okay, thank you. It's quite fine work. It is a very nice patch.
Thank
How
you,
much
sir.
do I owe you?
Gio, how much does this man owe you?
I don't know. You did the work.
I don't know. A gold? That sound fair?
That sounds more than fair. Here's a gold and 2 silver for yourself.
Thank you, sir. And if it breaks, you know where to bring it back to.
What was your name?
Ulix.
Ulix. I'm Lashal. It's been interesting meeting you.
That's good to meet you too, Lashal. Well met.
Well met. And it's at this time, 4 people burst in to this blacksmith's. Dragonborn with his hood on. Very short. What are you? You're a rock gnome. With a lute. And a heron
Very
gun.
short part.
Very short. You're shorter than everybody else. Oh, sorry, Yolix. From your perspective, a normal height guy with 3 very
Yes.
tall people.
Yes. That's what I've been so long.
He's so short.
Welcome to Gio's Blacksmith. What can we fix you today?
Are you Yolix?
Indeed I am.
The old lady would like to speak with you.
Oh, whoa. I ain't in trouble, am I? Look around.
I am not at liberty to say, and I'm not at liberty to know.
I'm just messing. The old lady calls upon me, I'll gladly serve. Like Neo.
Well, that's good to hear. And she like squints at you, Valwyn, like mean mugs you for a second.
Look, I don't know why you're giving me that look. I was being noble. I said yes. You came and ruined my games. You don't have to give me the look.
She like
Listen,
grabs the bridge of her nose.
Why are you giving him a look?
She came over, ruined my game, didn't want to play at 1 round with me.
Said all you do is play games.
I mean, it's a good way to pass the time, you know. I'm somewhat of a musician.
Right, that's very interesting. That's cute.
Gio, I'm sorry for the riffraff. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Oh my god.
Came back.
About time I have someone around my height with this. I'm just saying.
And Yolix, you would recognize the granite skin tiefling to be be Teletepec.
Oh, the guy who's like with them.
The woman, female tiefling, the guard.
Oh, gotcha, got you.
Their guard, not the guard that you were talking to.
Yeah.
His name was Lashal. Yeah, you can ask Yolix here. We don't really have many gambling games back home, at least none that I know of.
So it's gambling.
Well, what kind of games do you play then?
Not hopscotch.
That's what I figured.
So gambling.
No.
Not too many gambling games from there.
Yeah.
We just like to drink.
Gambling is illegal.
I do hope
That's
that you
why we
seek
don't
help
have it.
and you get rid of your gambling addiction.
I don't have an addiction.
And that's the first step, is acknowledging that you
I
have.
don't have an addiction.
We'll get there.
Well, gambling isn't really illegal. You won't be arrested for gambling, and we don't really
What
like.
are you talking about? It could be
Okay.
illegal.
Okay, okay. As you guys carry on, there's one final destination.
The best one.
We're at the hour and a half mark here, so do you want to take your break or do you want to go PhD? I'm good either way.
It's up to these guys. If they want to take a break first, that's fine. Or otherwise, I'm good to go.
I'm good to do the break after.
Yeah.
PhD.
Yeah.
Do the intro.
Yeah, let's push through. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, BHG, describe Rune.
So Rune is the 3.5 feet tall. He's like a little grizzled, like a beard, dark hair. Usually dresses in like an adventurer's, like just a traveler's outfit with some accoutrements. Like he carries a pan with him at all times. A little, instead of a backpack, he carries like a keg with a little bit of like some kind of alcohol in it. He's often smoking something. Nobody knows what. And he right now, that's his regular look, but right now he is in disguise. He's just got a black shirt, black pants, and like a nice like suit jacket over top. He is sitting in a restaurant somewhere in the city, and he has ordered one of every item.
Okay, there's not too many like full-fledged restaurants in the Trade Driscoll, in the Radiant Citadel in general. People usually get their food from where they are. There's different cooks for like the Court of Whispers, Preserve of Ancestors, House of Convalescence, etc. In the Trade Driscoll, there's just a few like stands. It's the best way for it.
It's just the stands. There's not like a sit-down restaurant in this giant city crystal thing.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. There is. Give me 30 seconds.
Sure.
Okay, you enter on this again, it's not a great, like, huge restaurant. It's a small restaurant, like 5 or 6 tables. A single person running it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll ask their name.
It's called a Tugwin Cornerstones.
A Tugwin Cornerstone.
Yeah. And another 3-horned tiefling approaches you. This one is blue and wearing very simple clothes, cropped cotton trousers and a long sleeve tunic. He has a few like lines tattooed from his neck going up to his ear, and they're all different colors. And he approaches and goes, "Hello. What can I get for you?"
Hi there. Yeah, my name is Ron Schaffer, and I've heard you've had a bit of a downward tumble. Is that right? Business not too great around here lately.
Is that what people are saying? I thought people liked it.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Well, I tell you what, I wanted to try out some of the foods here. Give me one of everything on the menu.
One of everything.
Yep.
Do you want it in order of like dinner then dessert, or do you want everything all at once?
Let's do dinner then dessert.
Okay. It would take a little while, but eventually the 3-horned tiefling would come back out with first you would be served some beverages. They'd bring you out some coffee. And can I get you? Would you like something stronger?
Oh yeah. What do you have on tap?
Well, we have very nice Artugran rum sweetened with panela.
Yes, yeah. I'd love some. Rum sounds good.
It's great. We cook it down in the juice of sugarcane, and it's very sweet. But I'm telling you, it'll pack a kick.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what you got.
Yeah, and they bring you some rum, and like this whole restaurant, like now that you're sitting down and stuff, it has a bit of a tropical feel to it. Some of the designs on the walls and the style of furniture.
Is it like classy or campy?
It's more campy. It's definitely more campy, although the owner seems to be trying to be more classy.
Yeah. So it's like somebody's trying to like class up a rainforest cafe.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, eventually they would bring you out a few large platters. I kind of made you an array of everything in a large combo plate. It's an assortment of corn, black beans, some plantains. There's a couple of these grilled buns that we have been made from ground corn. They're kind of a staple back home. This is authentic Artuguan food.
Homemade, no extra, weird additives.
Weird additives?
Yeah, like no magical enhancements or anything. This is all made by hand.
It's all made by hand.
Okay. Well, sorry, what was your name again? I didn't catch it.
Oh, my name?
Yeah.
My name is Zulibeth. You can call me Beth, or you can call me Zuli, or you can call me Zulibeth.
What do you prefer?
Well, back home, they call me Little Toucan, but that's up to you.
I don't think I know you like that. I guess I'll call you Zuli.
That's what I was feeling.
Yeah. All right, Zuli. I'm gonna try this. You go ahead and it won't take me very long. And I look forward to the desserts.
Okay.
He'll start digging in, starting with the corn. How's the food taste?
The food is not cooked that well. It's a little like watery in some of the corns and beans. Although there's an amount of beans and plantains and whatnot, you still find yourself kind of wanting more meat, more oomph. There's not enough going on here to constitute a vegetarian meal.
Okay. And he'll look up and say, "This is your whole dinner menu here."
This is most of what we make, yes.
Okay.
Like I said, if you're
Okay.
not enjoying it, we are more known for our desserts.
Yeah, he kind of like picks through it. Like he doesn't eat everything. He eats a little bit of each thing, and then like after like tasting it, kind of like puts his claw like a napkin over top of it, and he says, "I'm ready for dessert."
She takes her plate and thank you, and goes back in the kitchen. Comes out. Dessert will be served in a couple waves here. This is the first thing, and puts down in front of you a glass of chocolate.
Okay.
You kind of think that it's chocolate milk, but as you look at it, it is just liquid drinking chocolate.
Ugh. Is there anything that comes with this, or do I just drink it like a drink, or is it like a, you dip a cookie in there or something? What's the deal here?
That's drinking chocolate.
Drinking chocolate.
Yes, it's a
From-
favorite beverage of
from a
Tortuga.
top-
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He like takes a spoon. He eats it. Is it prepared well? Is it like melted properly?
Let's find out.
Yeah. Let's get the.
I guess I'm the one rolling checks this. Oh, yeah, you think that it's gonna be like overbearing and super sweet, but it is like very milky and creamy. And like you take a spoonful of it and you taste it and you're like, that goes down really, really easy.
Okay. Wow. That's refreshing. That is quite good. Zuli, I'm impressed.
Oh, thank you.
And he eats like all of the liquid chocolate that's presented.
You get a little chocolate mustache on your mustache.
Yeah.
Eventually they come out with like what looks to be a very fluffy piece of vanilla cake with 2 blocks of chocolate going up it, and then just all over it is melted chocolate. So it's like, and it doesn't seem like the same chocolate that you just drank, because it's already like, when it's put in front of you it's still hot, but it like, by the time you're looking at it, it's already cooled and starting to like chip and be able to like harden up.
Okay.
Like she just poured it and it's hardening in front of you.
So this is just a different kind of chocolate?
Well, yes, and the cake's made with sugar cane. It's, again,
Okay.
it's a classic.
Okay. How's this taste?
Let's find out.
I didn't come here to play, boy. I did, but I didn't. You know what it is. Not bad,
It's,
not bad.
yeah, it's not bad. It's, the cake is soft. It's got like a nice texture to it because you kind of like cake in the chocolate. It might be weird to eat, but it eats well. But it's vanilla cake with chocolate.
Okay. Is that it for their desserts? That's like their main.
No. After a couple more minutes, like she would disappear into the back and come back with like kind of like a special made bowl that's a plate size diameter. Like imagine a very large creme brulee bowl, and it's filled with custard and has like 2 blocks of chocolate stuck in it, and it, again, is just smothered in chocolate.
Okay, I'm sensing a theme. Okay, and you know what I want from you, Adam.
Yes, DM, I got you.
Okay. He takes like a couple bites of the custard, has a little bit with the chocolate, and stops eating, pushes it aside, gets up, and walks behind the counter and starts looking at the ingredients that they have available. He looks and he says, your desserts are really good. You're leaning very heavily into your native home's specialty, which is the chocolate. But I think you could be doing so much better with what you have here. And he's gonna take the vegetables that they get, that like the fresh vegetables that would be left over, like more of the corn, black beans, plantains, the grilled corn buns. He looks and he says, "Do you have any just raw chocolate?"
Oh, of
Like,
course, we have chocolate of all
cocoa
sorts.
beans?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a. I need give me your more bitter cacao.
Well, I'll tell you now, we don't really have bitter cacao in Otagua, but here you go.
The most bitter that you would have, the least sweet.
I got you. She passes over you a small bag. Doesn't look like it's been used very much.
Yeah. He pulls out the bitter chocolate, or the slightly bitter chocolate, starts chopping it up, pulls out a pan, lights a fire, puts it over the fire, throws in a little bit of spice, and pulls out of his satchel like a little bit of beef stock and throws it in. And starts to give it like a good mix. Or sorry, it's a vegetarian dish, right?
Yep.
He'll use a vegetable stock, like a carrot stock. Gives it a good mix until it makes like a nice gravy, and makes a little bit of rice, and lays the vegetable pile on top of the rice, and lays the chocolate glaze over, like gravy over top, and hands it to her and says, "Try that."
I'm gonna need you to roll me your cooking utensils. You can do so with advantage because you know you roleplayed this super well.
Sure. $17.
Yeah. She looks kind of like indifferent and kind of like, okay, yeah, all right. Like she's humoring you, and then she tries it, and you see her face change. That is really, really good. Wow.
You had everything in your kitchen, and I mean, as a dinner, just a little bit more substance goes a long way. He then pulls out, like he pulls some of the desserts. He grabs like some of the liquid chocolate that she had. He goes over to the oven, makes a little bit of a sweet dough, and bakes like almost like a biscuit, like a nice thick like biscuit. And then he lays some of the liquid chocolate over top, chops up some of the like the chocolate like bars that they had, and sprinkles it on top, and once again hands it to her.
Okay. Once again, roll me your cooking utensils.
Yep.
This one's just gonna be straight though.
You got it. I'm gonna use my inspo.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely can.
I forgot we had inspiration.
Oh.
That's better.
She takes this chocolate covered. You didn't say cookie. It was like a biscuit.
It's like a thick biscuit, so that it'll absorb more of the chocolate over top, but still be crisp enough when you bite into it that it should combine well.
Yeah, she bites into it and is just like, Oh my god, wow. This is fantastic. What is your name?
He kind of smirks and turns around and he says, "Oh yeah, what did I say? It was Ron Schaffer, something like that. Ron Schaffer, that's it."
Do you want a job, Ron?
Oh, I'm afraid I can't be tied down to one place. How much was the meal?
I'll tell you what, if you give me those 2 recipes, it's on me.
Says, "Oh no, you can have the recipes," and he'll write them down, and he'll also put 3 gold down and say, "Put it towards getting some quality ingredients and try experimenting. You'll be surprised what comes your way from it." And he leaves.
Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. I'll make sure everybody knows that Ron is a fantastic cook. As you go to leave, a granite-skinned tiefling woman in full shining plate mail armor makes dead eye contact with you. She's being followed by 4 people.
Oh, excuse me. I need to get by.
Is your name Rune?
He looks back at the blue tiefling and looks up and says, "Who's asking?"
Oh, the Concord guards are asking.
Your name is the Concord Guards? That's quite the mouthful.
Oh, you want to know my name?
Mm-hmm.
My name's Zalanti. There's a silent T at the front.
Salanti. I'm sorry, they're a tiefling?
Yeah.
Okay, he looks and he says, "I guess the jig's up." And he looks back to Zuli and says, "Sorry, that wasn't Ron. It's Rune."
Oh, Rune. Oh, you misspoke? Oh, that's okay, I guess.
Don't worry too much about it, but again, I look forward to coming back and seeing what you come up with. And he looks at the other tiefling and says, "All right, let's go. What did I do this time?"
I'm not quite sure, but the old lady would like to speak with you.
Okay. He walks back to the counter, grabs one of the cookies that he made with a little bit of chocolate, and he's like, "I have a feeling I'm gonna need this," and then walks to with the group, taking bites out of it. Yeah.
I'm talking my fucking mic muted. Fucking imagine, dude. And that is where we're going to take a break while the 5 of you walk through the streets of the Radiant Citadel, following Zalanti to the Preserver of the Ancestors, where you will meet the old lady.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go.
That was 2 hours of introductions, but it was fucking fantastic. I love each and every one of you.
I love you.
Big shout out to the people in chat who I've just been ignoring, because that feels bad and it hurts my soul a little bit, but I love you guys.
That's okay. Dippa can handle it.
Keep
I love you too, Father.
Yo, papa.
I've definitely been thinking about different foods all fucking week, just for
I could
this.
tell.
Yeah, no, that was great.
Played fucking Shigoki Food Wars with
I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, the roles spoke for themselves, though.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I had that inspo. I gotta show off always.
Yeah, you definitely made an impression on that shop I had planned out for weeks ahead of time, for sure.
I mean, if there wasn't an actual restaurant, I was just gonna go to that kebab guy and dunk on him in front of everybody.
You had in your notes, humiliate.
Yeah,
Humiliate the kebab guy.
yeah. And I mean, the campaign is still young. There's so much time.
There's so much time.
Yes.
There's so much time. You guys are gonna get to do all the things that you want to do. I know that was like a lot of names and things being thrown at you all at the same time, but like, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of names.
Yeah, I'm gonna go warm up my coffee. We'll start back up at like 5 after.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right, back.
Oh, I am back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah, BHG and fucking Fake. You guys really came out on top with your things. Rolled real nice.
I'm glad I got 10 gold now. That's 10 gold I can gamble away. Well, 15. 15 gold I can gamble away.
Back.
I need to learn. I need to get my lying down.
Not a good liar.
No, I'm not.
So I'm writing down these recipes.
Already plotting against against Tibete.
You doing what now against Tibete?
Already plotting against her.
Yeah, you and her have some different political views.
Yeah, I want my
Yeah.
people to be rich. And her little fucking Jigsaw is already off. He seems so off already.
Yeah, Tagua isn't poor though.
No, but it can be richer.
I guess that's true.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Yeah.
The streets can be paved in gold. The people, everyone, rich.
You say gold?
Yeah.
I like gold.
Money. They say money can't buy you happiness, but whoever said that just didn't have enough money to buy happiness.
Buy something that makes you happy.
They just didn't have enough money.
Oh, you're one of those.
No, I real life stand by that statement. Money doesn't buy you happiness. Nah, you wasn't rich enough.
Yeah, her character, your character has a British accent? All of a
Yeah.
twist.
All of it.
Please, sir. No, I love it though.
Haven't the British suffered enough?
No, they haven't. Don't cancel me because, I love Britain. It's not anything against Britain. Just for the record. I love crumpets and mash or whatever.
Crumpets.
Stupid.
Do not let Taco see this stream.
I wish he was here right now, I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna do like a Spanish accent, but I'm not good at that. Nor do I feel comfortable with a Spanish accent.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I think we're all back now. Savage?
All right, I'm back.
Beauty. Kirby?
Yeah, I'm back.
What
I'm gonna critique everyone's food in the Chef Gordon Ramsay voice.
So Zalanti will lead you guys the Preserve of the Ancestors. When you enter, you see the debate still going on and the old lady is involved with it. And Zalanti turns to you guys and says, okay, they're still going. They do this sometimes. You can either hang out here or just don't go too far. Just make sure you're back here in like an hour.
You got a kitchen here?
In the Preserve of the Ancestors?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Oh, lovely. Please lead the way.
I don't know if they would just let outsiders in.
Oh, I hate name dropping. Tell them my name is Rune Rusang. I'm sure they'll be fine with it.
Will they know who that is?
They might.
You come up and like you guys actually get right into the kitchen, and Zalanti looks a little like unsure of what they're doing, and you guys enter the kitchen and you see You see 3 dwarves with tan skin and all wearing like kitchen garb. The one of them is a little more rotund, a little more, even for a dwarf, is a little more beefy. And she looks over at you guys and goes, "What's the guards want here?" And Zalani just kind of like puts her hands up and just like motions at you guys.
They said I had an hour to kill, and I didn't quite sate my hunger at the restaurant I was at.
Honey, if you're hungry, there's a lot of places to eat.
I'm not interested in eating your food. I can cook my own. I just need the facilities, if you don't mind.
I think I do mind. I mean, this is my kitchen.
He doesn't even wait for permission. He starts pulling out pots and pans and just starts going to work. He pulls out like this like preserved like big old like we're gonna pig jowl. He pulls out this like preserved pig jowl and just starts chopping it up into like bacon bits.
And she like as you like go to put your pots and pans down, she like physically stops you with her hand and goes, "Give me one good reason why I should let you in my kitchen for more than 30 seconds."
My name is Run Rusang, of the Rusangs, and I probably know my way around a kitchen a lot better than you do. Not to insult you, but it shouldn't be that much of a bother. I can certainly clean up after myself. I'd just like to cook a meal if we're supposed to be stuck here for the next hour, if you don't mind. You're welcome to some if you like.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Sure.
DC's gonna be 13, whether or not you get kicked out of the kitchen.
Wonderful. Oops.
Oof, brutal.
Well, damn.
You guys watch as she grabs a spatula and she's like, you better get out of my kitchen. Listen, I've been nice up until now, but we got work to do, and from chef to chef. Look at me, boy. From chef to chef, you should know not to bother somebody when they're in the kitchen.
I mean, I don't plan on interrupting you. I can definitely work around you. I just need some heat here.
Get out of my kitchen.
I can pay you? What do you want?
What do you got?
He'll put a gold down and be like, if you're not setting a price, here's a gold to use your kitchen.
I'll let you re-roll your persuasion check for that. Same thing.
15.
Ooh.
She like doesn't say a word, and she grabs the gold piece and like puts it in her pocket.
He goes back to cooking.
Wait, yeah. Well, I guess, ladies, give the man some room. They like move over some of their pans so you had room on the burners and.
Yeah, and I'm deducting like a day's worth of rations for cooking this
Cool.
as well. It'll be the ingredients, some preserved meats, and maybe he'll make like a little like bread loaf to go with it to put on top, make some like sauce to like put on top. Make like these little like sliders, these like bacon sliders, and he'll like hand one to each of the party members.
You guys all followed and are just watching this in the kitchen. And roll me your cook's utensils.
Alright, come on, baby. What the fuck is going on today?
Bad rolls. Bad rolls.
Yeah, this is rough.
Dice are not in your favor today.
What did you make? Sliders, you said?
Just bacon sliders.
Yeah.
Is that what we're about to eat?
Well, when you take a bite of one of these, and like when you bite it, like all of the bacon that's within the slider just comes out in that one bite that you took, and like it's just all hanging out of your mouth, like it's all rubbery and stringy. Like you just kind of just sit there. It's all like it greases up your little goatee.
Mhm. I finished up the bacon, and I like looked at the other party members. Did, did he say he was like a really good cook? Cause this is kind of bad.
I don't think it's bad. I just think the presentation is very sad. It's
No,
nothing like
I think it's terrible.
it's nothing like Farshad. The best kebabs of all the land. I had some today. They were really
Yeah,
good.
was they better than this?
Very much better than this. We should go by there and try it out. I want more. It was very
I would,
good. For the
I would
combo, I
love to
paid
go.
one gold.
Oh,
One gold for the combo. It comes with a drink
really?
on the side. Yes, very good.
Oh my goodness. I'm you. I would love to go.
My mouth is watering right now. Do you want to go right now? Do you just want to leave?
I would love to go.
Please excuse us. We want to go to Farshad's best kebabs of all the land.
Yeah, it's better than whatever that cook was making.
Rune doesn't leave the kitchen. He's like, what the fuck went wrong? He's like just trying to rework the recipe.
You're gonna stay in the kitchen. The two of you are gonna go to the kebabs. Yolix and Joaquin. What are you guys doing?
I'll go with them.
Yes, I'll stay and watch him cook.
Okay. So,
I don't like kebabs. No.
starting with Rune and Jacquenex. Rune, you're trying to rework this recipe and do it again, or?
Yeah, because he knows he can get it right. Like he doesn't know what went wrong with it. It shouldn't have been that bad for the quality of the ingredients he's using.
Okay, and Joaquenex, what are you doing? Jacquenex.
I'm just gonna watch him cook. Be silent observer while he's cooking, just taking it in. Learn how to cook some myself.
Rune, this dragonborn with his hood up, just like stares at you while you're.
He notices him watching, and he'll start verbally talking out loud and be like, "All right, I must not have trimmed enough of the fat before the cook on the bacon." And he starts like chopping it up, and he's like, I guess with these buns, I need to give it a little bit of a bowl form so that it holds the meat in. Maybe some kind of a sticky substance. Excuse me, miss. I'd be willing to pay you once more. Do you have any cheese?
Of course, we got cheese.
If you don't mind, may I?
Yeah, here. She like reaches in the little. Yep.
Yeah, he'll like grate some cheese over top it, like so he like cooks up the bacon to get it nice and hot, remakes the buns with like the actual like a divot in it for the meat, puts some cheese on the bottom and top so that when it sandwiches together it sticks nice, and like makes like a little like almost like a garlic aioli to put over top of it, and tries again.
Yeah, roll me with advantage because you're literally just trying the same thing again, and you know how to make a bacon sandwich.
Yeah. It's
Apparently not.
fucking easy as fuck. There we go, 20.
Yeah, they come out like fucking perfect.
Yeah.
They come out perfect as everyone left.
Yeah, this time he gives one to Wakwanax, and he gives one to each of the ladies in the kitchen since the other three left.
Blacknecks, you bite into this and it's like super crispy on the outside, but then when you bite in, it's like perfect texture. And like, I don't know if you've really eaten much bacon in your life, but it's super greasy, kind of sweet, and like it's just all around fucking bomb.
Awesome. The best thing I've eaten this week.
Really, can you tell the others that when they get back? Because like normally I don't do that bad.
You just eating like raw meats.
Yeah, I don't know what's up, but I've been doing this a long time, and I'd be happy to show you the ropes if you're looking to learn how to cook. I saw you seemed interested.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm not used to this new food.
They don't have this kind of cuisine where you come from.
No, no, they don't.
Oh, I see. What do you eat out in where you're from?
Usually just raw raw meat and stew.
Raw meat and stew, huh? It's
So this is
Okay.
all new and it looks wonderful to me.
well, maybe I can show you some tips and tricks that you can bring back home, and maybe you can inspire some new dishes of your own.
All right.
Let me tell you about salt.
As you start explaining about salt,
Just like busts out a little spice rack, like
starts going through each of them. You guys are just like having this little teaching session, and the ladies are just eating their sandwiches. They're just super happy. Like, they have been silent. Like, the whole time they've been talking, kind of like making comments, like jabbing at you here and there and whatnot. You're tuning them out, you're focusing on your cooking, but this is the first time you've heard the kitchen without one of them talking.
Yep.
Because they are all chewing.
Once again, once he has finished his, he writes down the recipe and like slides it to them. And it's like all yours.
Well, thanks, honey. I'll be sure to put this on the menu. I'm sure the ancestors will appreciate it.
I hope so.
And we pan over there. And we pan to the three lovable misfits, Naya, Valwyn, and Yolix, as you guys make your way through the trade Driscoll, walking past the fire dancers, who's still going. It's been about, I guess it hasn't been that long. It's been about half an hour, 45 minutes.
Gee, I don't even know why he's still up there. He's not like he's all that good anyways. I mean, I used to be on that stage, and I was the best player.
Well, the best.
Yeah, I was the best. I've gotten so much coin just playing up there, playing the songs. I was the best.
Insight check.
Deception versus insight, go for it.
Damn.
damn, that is cold, yo.
All right. God damn. There we go.
So you say you were the best.
I was the
I
best.
believe you.
I told you I was a musician. I told you I was the best musician.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's
You
fine.
know?
That's great.
You guys
Well,
play
you should
games?
play sometime. You should go up there and play right now. You should go play right now.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Play us a song.
Oh,
Yeah, play us the
I
song.
mean,
Play
if you
song
want
we walk to Farshid, the best kebabs of all the land.
if you want me to, I won't say no.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you know about the song about the scarecrow and the boy in the bus full of no, in the crowd full of children?
What?
No, I don't know that. I don't know that.
Oh, it's a really good one. It really keeps me up at night.
But, well, I think I play more songs that helped you go to sleep than keep you up.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
like
think
the
it's
melodies,
good for
yeah.
songs to be keeping you up at night. You need your sleep, you know?
I just like a little scare here and there. It's entertaining to be scared.
Yeah, but if you don't get good sleep, then you won't be able to keep the glow on your skin.
It's an over exaggeration. It doesn't keep me up at night. It's just scary.
Ah, okay, okay, I see.
Play while we walk.
Where's this kebab?
It's over
Oh.
here. Just play while we walk.
How far? How far is this kebab?
Oh shit, it's right there. You see his magic, and he's just like throwing it in the sky over there.
I think you. No, I can't see. I'm too short.
Oh, you need a boost.
I'm not having you lift me up.
you sure?
We can both lift you up.
I refuse. You're just about the same height as me. What are you talking? No.
I am 5'7". I feel like a mother.
As you guys walk, you pass that one stand that seemed to be making some sort of kelp wraps, and with the amphibious humanoid, and
I
they
can smile at her again.
they look at you and smile and like kind of like motion towards some of their wearers, like
And just like kindly do the little no hand thing and smile.
kelp wraps, kelp wraps.
No, thank you.
No,
Are you sure you don't want the Kurbathia? I mean,
we came here for far shit.
okay.
It's the best kebabs of the land. That's what
Why
we
you
came
was
here.
looking over there like you wanted it?
I was being nice. It's called being courteous to the lady. She was waving at us. It'd be mean to ignore her.
Okay, fine. You know,
Bob sounds better than kelp wraps.
Exactly.
that's fair. That's fair. Okay, okay.
Look, see, he's over there. You don't see his magic flying in the air.
Maybe if I'm on my tippy toes.
Ugh, why you have to be so short?
Hold on. Let me jump real quick. Yeah, I saw it.
Roll me an athletics check. Or acrobatics, it's up to you. To try to jump and see. Oh yeah, you jump and you see Farshid over there with his chef's hat on, throwing sparks into the air as he's cooking his kebabs, or more assembling his kebabs from the already made kebabs he has.
Oh, he's very magical.
Let's go.
As you guys approach, you see him take one of the kebabs from like his little box of like 30, 40 pre-made kebabs, and he casts like some sort of fire magic on it, and you see it get like steaming hot, and then he puts it on some rice and casts more magic, and you see it like get seasoned and look a little more tasty, and he gives it to the customer, who passes him some coins. Looks at you guys. Hello, I am Farshid, and welcome to Heavenly Kebabs.
Did he say
Hello,
his name is Farshid?
For shit.
Farshid.
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 For shit.
Far-
Can we have
far-
the? Can
shit.
I have a combo again? It was so good. I enjoyed myself so much.
Of course, my lady, and of course I will make it with the special Farshid technique.
Thank you.
And how about you two
Farshid.
fine gentlemen?
Just what? I don't know. I followed her. She says you have the best kebabs, and I want a kebab.
Do you want
Yes,
this?
boss. I told them about your kebabs. You told me to tell people when I told these going.
Do you want just a singular kebab you can eat with your hands, or do you want a whole meal like I'm making for this pretty lady here? As he casts more sparks in Naya's direction.
See, I don't know if you've noticed, but I am tiny man. So
That's
I'm
old.
probably gonna go with the one.
Oh, that is fair. And how about you, my bearded friend?
How much gold would we have? Like, I only have one on my sheet here.
You would start with like 5 gold. So you would have had 6
Alright.
because you fixed that guy's armor for him and then charged him a gold. A gold.
How much would it cost for a kebab?
A kebab itself is just 2 silver pieces.
How much would a gold piece get me?
A whole combo. Made the
Nine by
Farshid
combo?
way, and he's more sparks.
I'll get the same thing as she got. Made the far shit way.
Yes, from deep in Ankahar and Stengar, I learned the techniques to make the best food in all the lands. And he's like not making eye contact with you at all. And he
Just
explains
be like nodding, like
his whole like backstory of like that's obviously like super fabricated. Like he's talking about how he was a young boy fighting wolves to get ingredients, and how he forged the lands to be able to do this. And as he's doing this, he's like casting sparks with his hands and like doing all this fancy show while he grabs the cold kebab from the crate and then casts magic on it to heat it up and throws it on the bed of rice and hands it over to you. Takes like 2-3 minutes. He doesn't repeat himself each time, but he keeps like reiterating himself in different ways.
That one
For
said
sure,
it's gonna
thank
take
you.
for all of us.
It's not very good. The Yolix, when you bite into it, you like meat, you like your kebabs, you like your various meats, and it's hot, and hot meat is amazing. But then you bite into it, and just like the outside of it is very, very hot, but the inside of it is super cold.
I'm gonna make like my one eye's closed and my other eye's open, like really big. Like this is some fishy meat. I don't mean fish either. I mean it tastes weird.
Surely that is just your taste buds.
Listen,
Yeah.
Shitbar, what kind of
You
scams
didn't-
trying to run here?
God, man, chill down, calm down. You didn't see the magic he just put in it? That magic was love.
The magic was love. It was made of love. It just makes it taste more sparkling.
Rashid
Yeah.
puts
That
all
thing
his love and
sparkle.
Listen,
What's that?
listen, bearded man.
Does it taste good to me?
no.
No.
What about me? I didn't get to eat it yet.
Okay, I guess I'll roll individually for all of you because he did go through a whole process for each one of these. So yeah, your both of yours is like, it's not bad. It's pretty good, and even Yolix, like it isn't terrible. It's just kind of like heated weird. But like it's a kebab and some rice. Like it's not fantastic.
He's
But-
enjoying his. Could he have a fresh one?
Yeah, could you
I
eat
don't
this
think
first
he's gonna
shit?
pay- I don't think he's going to pay for that one. He wants a fresh one.
Roll me a persuasion check.
So it's a persuade. It's just common pussy.
Farshid puts perfection in every one of his dishes through the arcane ways, but if you insist, Farshid will make you another one. But give me that one back.
Yes, sure. Give it to him.
One of you, out of the three of you, make me a perception check.
The three, not
I'll do
I have +5, but already rolled.
it. We'll see.
I should have rolled.
Yeah, you see Farshid take the dish and he just puts it away behind his counter. Okay, and let me tell you the story of the time that I ended a war with my cooking. And he starts going through his magic again, and he heats the kebab, puts it on the rice.
So could I do an insight check on?
On his stories?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you can. Yeah, he is completely fabricating everything he's saying. Like he's just making it up, but it seems like it's like part of the show. He doesn't seem to be like trying to be deceitful.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to blow your mind and make you like think that he's really cool and this is like some mystic like dope.
I get a sense that it's like some kind of distraction, though.
Do you get a sense that it's some kind of distraction and there's something nefarious going on?
Yeah.
No. He is just trying to like impress you more. That's more your read.
All right. I'll pretend to be fascinated by the stories.
Yolix, this kebab is just fucking melt in your mouth. Perfect.
Go far shit. It's on the spot now.
We'll see, maybe those kebabs were just a
amazing.
dud. For
You just put a little bit too much thought into your stories and you were cooking at the time, but hey,
Hey,
it's alright.
Farshid always focuses and gets everything perfect. Tell all your friends.
You stop wars with your cooking. I'll tell every one of my friends.
Yes, and once again, I'm not disappointed. Absolutely amazing. Every time I come here, this is a great experience. Unlike some places, first impressions are a bitch. And
Yeah, you
when I eat your food, I feel it in my body. I feel it in my soul.
yeah,
I feel it fully.
you've eaten 4 kebabs in like 30
Yes.
minutes. It's Farshid has that
I'm gonna
effect.
be a big bitch. I'm gonna be so big after this.
Just saying, this is the best kebab, and unlike the last chef we just ate from,
Yes, last time
This-
was like some greasy bacon. It was falling
Um,
off the sandwich.
yeah.
It was just unbelievable. I was
yeah,
like,
I got grease all in my goatee. It was not a good time.
I said we had to just go to Farshid. This is a perfect time to introduce you to Farshid.
Agreed. It was a good idea.
Well, I know where I'm gonna be eating most of my days. You're gonna see this little bunny girl gain some white.
Okay, as we pan back out, Rune and Jacquinax, have you guys been doing anything? Like, is there anything else you want to do in this kitchen?
I imagine cooking would have taken a fair amount of time.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Yeah,
I mean, there might still be more when they get back, but
I feel like an hour for little shit in real life. So
yeah,
it's
that's to cook the bacon, make the buns, fucking put it all together.
Yeah, it's around this time Zalanti comes back to the kitchen. So, did you guys have fun? You look like you've been productive.
He hands Salanti a sandwich, like one of the perfected sliders.
Oh, don't eat that. You don't want that. That is.
wait, do I
It's
see it as
garbage.
different from the other sliders we had?
It's bad. Don't
Yeah.
Don't eat that sandwich.
This
He looks over. He looks over, and then he looks over at the Dragonborn and says, "Oh, what do you think? They think this is going to be garbage. I think Solante should be able to decide for themselves."
There's a
Amazing.
reason. There's a reason why we all went to go get kebabs and left
Albert,
behind.
do not be disrespectful, okay?
I'm not being disrespectful. I'm being truthful. And being truthful is the biggest flattery.
Zalanti takes a bite of this sandwich and her eyes widen and she's like, This is brilliant. This is a what did you say this was?
It's a pork slider.
A pork slider. That is fascinating. That is ooh.
That can't be the same thing we had.
There's no way. There's no way.
Well, unfortunately, you won't find out because it's all gone.
That's okay. I don't want to try it. I've tried your food once and I'm not impressed.
Shit. That's okay. I'll try it next time. I'm pretty stuffed though. First impressions are a bitch. They really are.
Agreed.
Yes, I also agree.
Second that. Even though I said it.
He like pulls out a second full slider and just starts eating it in front of them.
Zalanti too. Just
Did I have a bite,
munching it.
though?
Oh, I thought you were full.
I'm a foodie. I love to taste all kinds of things, and that one definitely looks different from the last one we had. And I just want to see just a little taste. I'll even pay for it.
Oh, see, now you're speaking my language.
How does one go sound?
He takes the gold and hands over one of the perfected sliders.
All right, I give him one gold for the perfected slide.
And like while you're doing this, you notice on Jacquinex's face is like a fair amount of grease, and there's even like a piece of bacon. Like he must have eaten like 3 or 4 of these things.
Big ass.
And you
So
just,
I like to take a bite.
it's really fucking good.
She goes, she's
Cheese dripping off the side of my chin.
This is definitely not the same thing we had before. This is definitely something different. This is Kurbathia.
Same ingredients, different shaped bun.
What did you do this time? It's so better.
Well, I tell you what, anytime you want one, you can come to the Preserve of the Ancestors. They've got the recipe now.
Sure, yes, and I always come here to hear what the speakers have to say. Little that they do, at least for Agatha. But I'll definitely be trying it at the Preserve. I look at the other two and like I just shove it down my mouth.
I hope you enjoyed that.
It's too good to
It's
share.
still not changing my mind.
Zalanti, when she has like a bite left, holds it out to you, Baldwin.
No, thank you.
You're
Try
very
it.
stubborn.
No,
Try it.
This is adorable.
no,
Try it.
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 no.
I'll take it if he doesn't want it.
She immediately moves her hand over to you,
I'll take it. I'll
Yolix.
have it.
I'm just gonna swipe it and just munch it down.
It's fucking delicious.
See? You're missing out,
No, please.
Baldwin.
I had the most amazing kebab. I don't need no
Both
pork
of you.
like
I
that.
did
And now we're all
A little bit
addicted to
in my throat.
BHG's food.
I have a little bit in my throat still. You want me to butt feed you?
No,
Bird feed.
Bird feed.
Yes, it's something we do to the
That's-
little children back where we're
that's
from.
disgusting.
Okay.
Right, they can't chew it.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I can't believe I'm saying this to the lot of you in this kitchen while my hands are greasy with bacon grease. But the old lady is ready to see you now.
No, all right, sounds good. I grab, I pull another slider out of nowhere and be like, all right, I got one for her. Let's go.
I will-
Great. He's gonna try
The
to
Bruin
poison the
special?
old lady.
Do you have to give it to her?
Yeah.
Gonna poison her. That's what's gonna happen.
Would that one cost more than the last one?
Yeah, you're going from rude to quite insulting, and you're no prize yourself, and he's going to use vicious mockery
Oh, oh no!
On who?
on the rude one.
Valwyn?
Vowing.
Yeah,
Eh,
me.
Is that okay, Valwyn?
I will allow it.
All right, roll your vicious mockery. Make me a wisdom saving throw, Valwyn.
I can pass this easy.
Valwyn got taken from his games. He's just being grumpy.
Yeah, I want to go back. I want to go back.
Guys
to
fighting
Devil.
over food like right away, dude. Like,
I can perform better than that guy.
I was having a good time.
Yeah, Valwyn, roll me that wisdom save.
Yeah.
Oh, just makes it.
Not bad, not bad.
The fact that he has a -1 on it too.
The words like ring in your brain and like kind of start to ring in your head, and you're like, what the fuck? And then you like shake it out, but barely.
Well, Dad, let's not get violent. We must compose ourselves in a nice manner in front of the old one.
Been a long day. I need my games.
I think her name is Jerry. Jerry?
might be addicted to game there, bruv.
No. This is just a way to pass the time.
I tried to talk to him about his.
Okay,
addiction.
okay,
It's not an
Valwyn.
addiction.
Okay, Valwyn. How about this? I bet you 5 gold you can't beat me in an arm wrestle.
You're on.
Must we leave the speaker waiting?
This will only take a second.
You're on 5.
Do you guys go around like to the other side of the kitchen where there's a little table? The granite skin tiefling, and again, she looks fairly intimidating. Even like her eyes are gray, like they are white, but her pupils are gray, and she's just looking at you, like kind of unimpressed and just ready to break her arm. Okay.
I've got this. It sometimes work out.
As she clenches her large hand in your small hand,
God.
she looks at you and goes, 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm gonna need you to roll me a strength check.
Gotcha. Do. Where's that?
I think if you
That'd
just
be athletics.
no, just click on your strength stat, and it should
Strength.
like the word strength, and it should
There
pop
it is.
up. Yeah.
Okay. Check.
Ooh. You start pushing her arm down.
I told you I work out. I told you I got this.
She's looking at you in the eye still, and now you guys are at like a 45-degree angle with you in the lead, like almost pushing her hand down. I'm gonna need you to make me another strength check.
Oh God.
Yeah, this is how that works. This is a real
Still a
honor.
good roll. Oh, that's supposed to be +2? It doesn't fucking matter?
Can I silvery barbs?
Cool.
Oh wait, no. Never mind. It's just lower roll. Never mind.
Yeah. You can't silvery barbs to... Yeah.
To give a better roll.
Nah.
It's not a luck point.
You like start pushing her down, and like as you're holding her, she's not really like resisting that much. As you like hold your shoulder for a second, and goes, "Ow, what the fuck?" And then you take that second, and you like almost lift yourself off of the table with how much force you push down into it, and you manage to get her hand just to touch the table.
I told you. To the gym. Work out.
Wow. Did you just? Yeah, my hand definitely touched the table there.
Yep.
Wow, that was
I will
fast.
be taking my 5 gold.
I guess you earned it. And she looks at you like with a little bit of respect in her eye.
See,
Okay.
I told you I was noble.
Okay. Now come on. And she'll lead you into the preserve of the ancestors, into the long, lush gardens, and into the amphitheater in the center, the dome, where just the old lady is standing. She Oh my god.
Jesus.
Mega boss.
Everyone takes 97 points of damage.
Why did she have? Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about none of that. That doesn't foreshadow anything. She's not a titan.
You didn't see anything.
He touches the crystal and blows.
And she's hilarious, apparently.
Titan.
Oh, the thing's gone where I can't show you the art. That's dope. If you look at the stream, you'll be able to see what she looks like. She's an older-ish woman. Long red dress.
Yes.
Encanto?
As you guys approach, and she goes, it's good to finally feel your presence all in the same place. Over the past couple weeks, ever since you've entered the city, there's been a slight shift, and the spirits have been drawn to you. I've been watching all of you, and seeing that you've been doing good and some bad in the city. Each of your spirits have been radiating with a certain energy, and it's good to officially meet all of you.
Rune like lifts up. He like walks up and like hands her the slider that he's been holding, waiting.
Like reach my hand out a little bit, but not obvious that I'm trying to grab it or anything. It's just like a no.
Roll me a persuasion check. A non-verbal persuasion check.
I'll bow my head and say, well met, Soloa.
14.
Slowly?
Wow.
Why do you offer me this?
Oh, I made it in the kitchen. I figured you might be hungry. I don't
It's
know if you
extremely
had it.
delicious. If you don't want it, I'll take it.
I will try a bite. And she takes it and she rips a piece off and hands you the majority of it back. And eats it. Not a huge piece. And she smiles at you. That's quite delicious, Rune.
Yeah, I figured you might be hungry. Thanks for the invite, I guess, and nice to meet you. Obviously you know who we are, strangely, since we haven't really been here very long, and I haven't told too many people my real name. But yeah.
Well, the incarnates take interest in certain people. And you all are those people. Some of them, anyway. And Yolix, you can call me Old Lady, but it's pronounced Sholay.
Nice to meet you, old lady.
Have you guys been enjoying the Citadel?
Yes, quite frankly, yes.
Yeah, can't complain.
Well, the Citadel is a wondrous place, but there's some darkness in its underbelly. Surely, you all are aware of the keening gloom,
I think so.
the massive ethereal cyclone that sits just beyond the light of the Citadel.
Yes, in all of this glory.
Well, many ages ago, when explorers rediscovered the Citadel, the keening gloom hungrily circled the city. Its endless howl struck terror in the hearts and engulfed several adventurers. After the heroes entered the Citadel, it reawakened its power, and the cyclone was driven back. But in times of turmoil in the Citadel, the cyclone ominously draws closer, and it's been drawing closer for the past few months. Many of the scholars fear that the cyclone can't be held at bay forever. They've been hard at work attempting to figure it out, but they ignore what's right in front of them. And this brings me to the next legend. Have you ever heard of the legend of the Sapphire Wyvern?
I have not.
Well,
I only know, mm, mm, I only know from stories as a child.
well, surely you know the Dawn Incarnates are amalgamations of communities. The Sapphire Wyvern is an inactive one, and it's the only thing that disturbs the tranquility of the preserve of the ancestors. It lies inert, its gemstones blackened and cracked. Scholars believe it was the Dawn Incarnate of one of the Radiant Citadel's 12 lost civilizations, and they've attempted to awaken it in the past, but it's always failed. However, recently trembles have been felt, and sparks of energy have been seen in flickers within the Sapphire Wyvern. But it's a dark, terrible energy, not one of the ancestors. And my theory is that this is what's drawing the keening gloom. And the other speakers and other scholars don't really buy into what I think. And I've kind of been rambling at you for a while, and you might wonder what the entire point of this is. Well, that brings me to another legend. See, usually Dawn Incarnates are collaborations of people's spirits that all share the same background. This legend that I'm talking about speaks of a Dawn Incarnate that is created from kindred spirits that are far more distant than what we've studied. It states that there are chosen spirits of ancestors still existing in their descendants' bloodline. That if all the spirits are formed together, that it would bring a new era of magic and power. And this is what I've called you all here for. The rest of the speakers have spoke out against my plan and stated that I have no evidence, but the legend of the chosen tribe are true. And this is what I'm thinking can keep the keening gloom at bay, or cure the Sapphire Wyvern, or bring on some sort of magic that can help us. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, we'll need to find each of these descendants and convince them to put a part of themselves into parts of these ancestral gems. And this isn't an easy feat, and it will probably take an amount of convincing, as they have to physically attempt to give a part of themselves to this spirit.
What like they need to cut off a toe, or does it need to be bigger, like a whole foot? Because I don't know if I can convince somebody to cut off a whole foot. But
Not a physical part of them. A piece of the mind, a piece of the past, a piece of their history.
How does that work?
Well, you would basically ask them to focus on the gem and try to connect with their ancestors. And if they are part of the chosen, one of the chosen bloodlines, then a part of that spirit, a part of their ancestors will be put into that gem and it will become active. And if we can get all of these gems, or even some of these gems, we can possibly awaken another Dawn Incarnate.
I see.
Oh,
So,
it's,
does that all make sense to you guys?
Yes.
yes, it's crazy.
You don't have any title. I don't want to seem disrespectful. Do I just call you Sole?
You can call me old lady. That is my preferred name.
Yes, old lady. I will call you what you desire.
Thank you. So, you might be wondering how we can find these specific chosen people. This holds the blood of their ancestors.
Yes. Yes, that was one thought that came to my mind.
And I know this is a lot to drop all at once, spirits and incarnates, because most people, it takes a certain amount of privilege to be able to speak to an incarnate. That's usually reserved just for the speakers to the ancestors. But we will need to speak with them, because that's what they've asked for. And we'll need to find out the name of the person from the bloodline.
Hmm.
The incarnates, again, hold great knowledge about the places that they represent. And the bloodline is from those places. And the incarnates will answer questions, and they will give information, but they will only give so much. And where I've come to the end with being able to talk to the incarnates is they've asked for you 5. So, the next thing that you need to ask is the name of the descendant.
I mean, that seems easy enough.
The Incarnates didn't talk to this first speaker. Why would they want to talk to us?
Well, they asked for you.
By name, they've asked for me by name.
By name, Valwyn. And look at me. And she looks at you, and you see that her eyes, are almost golden pupilled. And she says, "This will not be easy. None of this will be easy. It will be long and grueling, and you can fail. But this is what might save the Citadel from the keening gloom."
I mean, that sounds like a recipe for adventure. Count me in.
Yeah,
Or
count me in.
death.
People are beautiful, and everybody's been nice to me. I would want to save them all.
It seems like death.
You're just sunshine and rainbows, aren't you?
Well, they took me from my game.
And you're denying that you have an addiction?
You have an addiction. Just
No,
admit
I
it.
don't.
It's the
You
first
definitely
step.
have an addiction. Like
I don't.
you
There are
go
no
away for
steps.
games for like less than 8 hours and you're irritable. That's
I
an
can
addiction, my
admit
friend.
when I'm addicted, and I'm addicted to Farshid's, the
Oh
best
man.
kebabs of all the land, and that bacon burger.
No. Don't tell me what I have. I know what I have, and it's not an addiction.
Speaking of which, are you gonna eat that other half she gave you?
How would you react if I told you that you could never play games again?
I'd
Probably
be
you
upset.
act like a little 2-year-old.
I'd be upset.
I mean, you might have a problem, my friend. I mean, we can get you help.
No, I don't. I don't need help because I don't have a problem.
The Palace of Exile it's a great place. They work wonders there.
Listen, Miss Old Lady, I don't need help.
Miss old lady.
Well, I do
Let's
need
not
help.
wait to speak to the first.
So, I know I just dropped a lot on you, and I'm not sure how familiar you were previously with the goings-on and how the Citadel works. But, are you ready to talk to an incarnate?
Look at the group. I am, but I don't speak for everybody.
Let's do this.
I guess I don't really have a choice. They asked for me by name, huh? Let's go. Let's get it over with.
Okay. Alright, that should load. Okay, everybody's in?
Yes.
You guys wander through the Preserve of the Ancestors. You go far, like, through the lush gardens and the strange trees. You see a few rabbits, squirrels, like, a couple animals. And you eventually come up to what looks like the ruins of a house. There's no wood structures, like, the floor has been overgrown, but, like, stone outlines of what a house used to be. The old lady looks at you guys and says, "So are you ready?"
I mean, yeah.
As ready as we'll ever be.
Okay, hopefully you guys are able to get the name of the descendant of Sayab Sanku.
I'm sorry, what?
Nah, she's trying to put a spell.
This is the ancestor. This is the Dawn incarnate of Sayab Sanku.
Okay.
This is an amalgamation of all their spirits and personalities, history, summarized into a creature that's floating gems of different spirits. Decide. Does that mean something to you?
Well, I'm from Shabshanko.
Well, then hopefully you guys will get along well. And she kind of like smiles. First time you've actually like seen her smile with her teeth.
Okay, so yeah, let's figure out this name then, I guess.
And she looks at you, Wakanax, and says, like whispers, "You have to knock."
Knock.
Is this supposed to be pitch black, or do I need to refresh it?
No, you should be able to see. No, you can't see. Hold on. Oh, this scene
I
isn't.
didn't see my little token.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I will fix the
I have no
things.
problem seeing.
Yep, there you go. There you go. Sorry about that.
It's
Do I knock on the non-existent door?
Apparating like from around the house in various areas, these small red glows, almost looking like bugs, and they all come and they form on the other side of where the door would be, making this small armadillo-like creature. That approaches the door floating. All of these gems just in the shape of a penguin.
They try to fuck that penguin.
you trying to cause a pandemic?
You all hear in your heads, "Hello. Come in."
Right.
I guess it would be rude not to.
Hello.
Please. Sit.
Um,
Rune sits like crisscross applesauce, like in front of him, pulls out another slider and starts eating it.
What the hell?
Would you like anything to drink?
Yeah, please.
do you have any jelly wine?
No, but I'll get you some wine. I'll get you something stronger.
Fair enough.
It floats over, does a couple motions around. You see the different gems on it sparkle at different times. Comes back over. Enjoy. And just floats there.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess it's a cheers to new friends and the
Yeah.
pangolin.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, my honored guests.
Cheers.
Thank you.
This was pretty good.
Does it taste good?
There's nothing. He didn't give you anything. He floated over and then came back.
It's pretty good.
I asked for a white tea. What can I do?
So,
I mean, you know why we're here, I guess. We need a name.
You need names?
Yes.
You
We need some names.
Yes, the first speaker said when she asked you guys requested us by name.
yeah. There's something about the ancestors and
Names of the descendants.
yeah.
name of the descendants.
Yes.
The chosen.
I'm assuming that's what it is, yes.
Bloodline.
Are you kindred spirits? Are you family?
Yes?
We are kindred spirits.
I mean, I like these guys, but we just met.
Yeah, we just met. But I don't think that's what he meant.
Show me your bond.
Uh,
The only bond I have
I mean, this
to
is
Rune is, is like he gave me a bacon slider.
Yeah, he brought just about everyone together with this slider.
Okay. Do you have a slider still?
Me, no, I ate mine.
Rune?
Rune like looks around and like specifically looks at Naya and like pulls out another one and hands it to the pangolin.
The penguin doesn't take it, but it floats and looks. Looks around at it all, like kind of like, again, its gems are sparkling and it's just floating, looking back and forth, analyzing the situation.
Are you gonna take the slider?
Slider now.
No, I'm just saying. He's kind of just looking at it.
I don't know if pangolins eat sliders.
You hold different blood, but the same spirit.
Okay.
That's a good thing or a bad thing?
It sounds
I
like it's
think
not.
it's a good thing
It sounds like it's not that.
because we were seeing if we was kindred, and if we're the same spirit as it says, paraphrasing, then that would mean that we're kindred, right?
Those who operate alone through a choice or act in self-serving ways are lonely of heart.
See.
So if there's one thing about markets you need to understand, is there's supply and there's demand. So there's people who want to buy stuff and there's people who want to sell stuff. So if you get the people who want to sell stuff to buy the stuff, then you got the stuff and you get the money. So what I need you to do is sell me something. What do you got to sell? You, go. Next, you.
What?
He tried to sell you a slider. It's really good. I think you
Got
would like.
this jelly. I got this jelly wine I can give you. It's really delicious. Or if you could play a game, we could play a game. If you do, you like games?
What's delicious about the wine?
It comes from a very specific route that you have to travel very far to get, and it's the most delicious.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Gotcha. Do.
Well, that jelly wine just looks mighty delicious. Look at that. That is fantastic. Great.
Yes. Is that what you was talking about? Selling you something? Cause I'm kinda lost here.
Well, I've let you all in here as my guests, and I've treated you with respect, and I would like to see if you have hospitality.
Oh, well. All he had to do was ask. What do you like? Ruby Pangolin?
You have a name, Ruby Pangolin?
It's just floating there.
I think that is its name.
We just call you Pango?
Yeah, it's Pango. What civilization does he represent again? The I can't pronounce it.
Sabsunko.
Sapsanko. Didn't you say you're from there?
Yeah.
I think that's. I mean, when he asked about the whole kin thing, that's what I thought that he was asking about.
Well, he asked how we're tied together, right?
Yeah, but like as individuals, not as a collective, right?
What?
Like how we're tied together, like between you and Nevermind.
This is getting real awkward.
I think in a more simplified way, what I was trying to say, I think you have more of a connection with this thing than any of us.
What if our spirits are all one and the same, then we would all have the same connection to it?
I mean, I'm actually like pretty much out of sliders now. I only made like 2 dozen, so. What do you need, Pango?
Hospitality.
Rune like reaches into his bag and like pulls out his cook utensils and his frying pan, and like starts to spark a fire, and starts like he looks at the pangolin and looks down and like he starts pulling out some like root vegetables and like little like nibbles and starts like frying it in the pan, and at the same time he like pulls out like like almost like a picnic blanket, and like lays it like right in front of him, and like starts like like putting plates and like everything, like how he would like prepare a meal in front of him, like takes the fried food along with like like makes like a quick fry of like pulls out like what looks like leftover rice and makes like a fried rice with these vegetables, and like places it in front of the pangolin.
Cooking utensils with advantage.
Okay.
Mostly because you know like what Sabsunko people like, so you cook something.
What the hell? With advantage, I rolled a 3 and a 2.
Wow, and you already used your inspiration.
Yeah.
Take mine.
You can give up your inspiration for Rune.
Yeah, I give him mine.
There you go, Rune. You get one more try.
I quit.
This
is ridiculous.
Can I give him mine too?
Fucking way.
Yeah, you can.
All right, yeah, you can have it.
Burning through them. There we go. Teamwork
Here
makes
we
the
go.
dream work, guys. Holy fuck.
That teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, you like while you're setting the plates and like have the fire and stuff going, you almost like step backwards onto a plate and Nia's like, hey, behind you, and you're like, oh, okay. And then you keep going and like, what did you say you were cooking?
Just like because like he doesn't really know what a pangolin eats, so he went with like root vegetables and like it's like a vegetable like kind of medley, almost like a stew, like a quick stew that he has made over like a fried rice.
Yeah, as the stew's on the fire and you're like heating it up, it starts to almost bubble over as you're like setting some plates, and Jacques Winex is like, he just comes over and he like moves it off the fire a little bit like you showed him to. It stops bubbling, and you know, a little bit of help from your boys and girl.
There you go. Dinner is served. As you can see, we are a well-oiled machine.
Thank you.
Bon appetit.
You are not lonely of heart. The name of the chosen descendant in Sabsunko is Lamei Tianmo.
Oh.
Or
And written out, please.
is it
Me.
or is it Kusas Zangun? It's blurry. One of them is chosen.
Oh God.
Oh, god damn it.
I must rest. As the ruby pangolin dissipates its individual gems going to different parts of the house in this beautiful like red display in this lush garden, and eventually they all just settle back into the soil. And I'll give you the names.
I got you. I got you covered, buddy.
There's one, there's two.
Oh God.
And that. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Rune's just gonna say, well, shit.
This is gonna be a good time.
All right, and with that, we're gonna wrap up.
All right.
Yeah.
That was nice.
That was
I got addicted to those ladders.
a lot of fun.
There's
That was
a
great.
lot of very bad rolls that I hope are fucking done and over with. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because like that ain't good. If you're top notch shelf, just
Yeah.
roll fives.
Making a lot of mistakes.
Fucking rolling like fucking dog water.
All right, I'm gonna raid out here. I'm gonna send it over to Schizo Freak. If anybody's in the chat, if anybody's listening, I really appreciate that. It was a 3-hour and 20-minute long stream, and I was just babbling. If you were watching, I love you. And yeah, let's raid Schizo. But I hope you guys enjoyed.
Oh man, fucking
Yeah.
That was
hype,
awesome, bro.
Yeah, it
hype
was good.
session one.
Yeah,
It was
good.
great.
Yeah, I love it.